All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Let me he called me the old man killer. 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me restart this computer. I'll be right back so I won't borg out. Give me 1 second. Right back.
dog and that's true, baby. Can we call this here a truce, baby? And you know I got the juice, baby. And you see me in this cool, baby. You say you off at 2, baby. What you gon' let me do, baby? I'm smoking on this tube, baby. There is no one like you, baby. My baby is no dope. You ain't smoking on the strongest shit right now. I bet you smoke a blunt, can't tell me what you feel right now. I bet you smoking Reggie, acting like it's cute right now. I just flamed up the loud, so I can't even hear right now. My shirt is country sparking out the cup right here right now. We see you holding on the loud, we like kissing fire. You tryna smoke what I smoke, you take a hit and die. I love this shit so much, I might just take a hit and die. I'll be down this running folk. Take your bitch and 5. Truck on 26s. Made me skip to 9. My motherfucking riches. Made me skip the line. I swear that the dope the only thing that get me high. I'm a dog and that's true, baby. Can we call this here a truce, baby? And you know I got the juice, baby. And you see me in this cool, baby. You say you off at 2, baby. What you gon' let me do, baby? I'm smoking on this tube, baby. There is no one like you, baby. My baby is the dope. I got pints on pints, blunts on blunts. I got swag on swag, stunts on stunts.
So which one of you niggas was eating that?
You smell like blunts. I was full off dope, that's my lunch. You need to see this big ass blunt that I'm smoking on. This one for me. You should see this big ass blunt that I'm choking on. I'ma need a doctor. I just flamed it up. Ain't no changing up. You see how hard I am, then why you bring it up? You know what's in my cup. My cup filled with mud. To those who are influenced, just say no to drugs. I'm a dog and that's true, baby. Can we call this here a truce, baby? And you know I got
now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the Manosphere. DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
What you gon' let me do, baby?
So which one of you niggas was eating that?
Baby. There is no one like you, baby. My baby is the dope.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the Manosphere. DJ Kuda. Let's go.
Cause he kept on talking, he got fucked up. Big black Glock and a cup of perk. You already know I'm finna sip some serve. I'm back off in that kitchen working with the pies. Say you need a half a brick, give me 12.5. 50 pounds of gross, 0 pounds of midget. Tato just brought a pretty fucking 50. My gun need a man, he happy, then he mad. Someone leaving real soon, so he singing sad. Hop up out that bed with like Tula Mags. And if a nigga try me, I'm gonna do his ass. I'm counting up the paper in my office room. And I'm rich, bitch, please don't make me spark the broom. Guns in every little cut like a fucking savage. Hit a SWAT team, come, we gotta fucking have it. Man, I'm tired of buying jocks, I need a rocket launcher. You ain't tryna incriminate them, bitch, stop the camera. I used to draw the form through my backyard. Hit the door and I'm gonna blow you like a sex card. So it's a bad bitch. Yeah, I'm bad, bitch. That little stupid ass, dirty ass black bitch. This that new shit, that fuck the jail shit. Fuck nigga, no, that ain't in my heritage. You on my shit list, you like a biscuit. Granny say if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I got a 6 wrist, it cost like 6'6". 000, nigga, come and get this. I got a stupid swag, please don't touch my Louis bag. Pull on me, nigga, you gon' make me do your bag. Bitch, my Louis bag, got the stupid snacks. I need an elephant, giraffe, and a cougar cat.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the Manosphere. DJ Kuda. Let's go.
Am I dead 10 in the morning?
You can sneak this, the bitch still is going. We gon' hit his block, pull up, hit the horn. I ain't talking to whip, bitch, the bitch is blowing. Stick a silly nigga, now he silicone. Granted, what you doing? She said whipping corn. I just bought a chopper, bitch, to shake the storm. Pull up auditorium and shake the door. Saying you can't stand me, pussies, take a seat. Call them McDonald's cause they faking beef. Hit the back block and then take the street. Piss on his grave, I gotta take a leap. Standing on the curb and I'm flaming dope. 17 years old, I was strangling hoes. Had to grow up and make a bank of room. 40 get the singing, she'll take it some. My auntie needs some strips, sister need a crib. Told her tie your shoes, little baby, and don't even trip. I hopped up in that truck with a double cup, and it can't spill. I make that bitch buckle up. Ay, I'm counting up bodies as they fucking drop. Nigga think he had the streets, we had to break his lock. Got a high fade, we had to shave his top. Car so loud, vroom vroom, I wake the block. Ay, for Porsche 911s and like 8 bitches. It's a horse on a seat, they tryna take pictures. And that pussy nigga scared, you know I hate chickens. He didn't call it domestic, it's the state business. Make him see the light and it's bright white. Young boy brown as shit, but my ice white. They spying on the spot with them fucking drones. Tellin' helicopters get the fucking on. Baby, I'm low key if I'm fucking you. I can fucking don't say shit, that's what I do. Smoke 'em like a kite, like my cousin Cool. Bullets popping out like a fucking bull. Hey, hey.
So which one of you niggas was eating ass?
Second day out. Hey, second day out. Hey, hey, second day out.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the Manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Cuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh man, I'm never gonna forgive y'all. Y'all made me smoke that old nigga in his pajamas, man. What's going on, Gemini? Welcome to the third shift, man. I'm gonna kick it with y'all for like an hour or two. That was fun. They made me smoke that old dude in his pajamas, man. That's fucked up. Hold on, you got play. You got the playback in the background, bro.
I got playback. Hold on. Let me mute him.
Oh, we can't hear you. Kind of muffled. Y'all make sure y'all hit that link. Make sure y'all join tonight's stream. I'm gonna kick it with y'all real quick before I hit the sack. Hold on, you're muffled, bro. And you still got the playback in the background.
Well, my
hold on, I'm gonna mute your mic. All right, so we're gonna wait till Gemini get that figured out. But yeah, man, y'all, goddamn, y'all made me smoke that old nigga, man. Then the girl died the first play around. That was fucked up. We gotta save Ling Ling. We gotta do some righteous simping. Shout out to Bullets Gotti, man. Yo, hey, Bullets, man. Bullets always showing love, man. Most def. I appreciate it, man. Most def. I wish he joined the panel a little bit more, but I know he be having stuff to do, man. Shout outs to the broski, man. Hold up. Yeah, Ling Ling always, dog. Y'all, dog. She got stabbed with the long knife last time. I should have picked the short knife. She was alive. Well, she probably died. I don't know, because he got arrested and she died. So I don't know how that works. So we did 2 out of 7 endings. I wonder what the other 5 endings look like? Does he ride off in the sunset with his Asian lady? Or does he end up getting that the white girl that was hitting on him at first? That was the game is actually pretty interesting. I actually want to see some of the outcomes. I actually got another game, y'all. I actually got 2 more games that's similar. The other game that I got is I'm not gonna tell it to y'all. The other game that I got that's similar to that game is a you said you think she was playing him the whole time? The other game that I got that was similar to that game is a detective game. And then I have another one called Telling Lies. So I got a detective game, and then I got another one called Telling Lies. And I think it's a game where like somebody's like talking to you, and I think you're it's 2 separate games. One's a detective game, and then there's another one called Telling Lies, where the person's talking to you, and we got to determine if they're telling lies or not. So I'm gonna start doing some more interactive games like that, but I'm gonna be going off of what you guys are saying. But y'all gotta stop letting me smoke old niggas and getting killed, and y'all gotta stop my Asian girl from getting killed. That was messed up. We might do another run for Sunday. I think what's today? What's today? Saturday? Oh, today's Sunday. Shit. We might do another run tonight, or we might do a different movie tonight. But we gotta get it together, y'all. That shit was actually pretty fun, though.
Hey, yo, Cuda, can you hear me clear
now? What's going on? Yeah, we can hear you now. What's going on? Welcome to the third shift, man.
Okay, my fault, man. I had my little Bluetooth speaker on. Hey, man, but that was a little.
What's going on?
I thought you was gonna give me one of them coronavirus.
No. I mean, hey, look, if you want one, I got you, bro.
Coronavirus.
You ain't shit.
I want one of them, what you call it, one of them face masks. They got the Cardi B face mask that with her saying coronavirus.
I ain't gonna put Cardi B on my face, but you know what? I've been waiting on, and this is real shit. I got a face mask coming in. And I'm from the old school. I love that big time wrestling, and I like that wrestler, The Fiend, Mike Rotunda's nephew or something. Oh yeah, that's my dog. I don't like the way they're doing that, but I like that dude, you know. But he has some good taste in women, though. Remember, he liked that black ring announcer. He got caught, even though he was cheating on his wife and everything. But that little chocolate thunder, he
well, you know, wrestling nowadays is a lot different, man. They said Vince McMahon actually changed the scope of wrestlers now. Like when you kind of look at it, Vince McMahon, like wrestlers nowadays have to have a scope, like a sculpted body. Like back in the day, like those older wrestlers, they were like big meaty dudes, but them niggas were strong as hell.
Well,
you know,
I know a lot. I probably know more about it than you do, but I can tell you this.
Yeah, they were pugilists.
The WWF, and you had where Nick Bockwinkel and over there, it was over there. The cross-face chicken wing, that was a different kind of wrestling and all that type of shit. And then you had Georgia Championship Wrestling, which is WCW, that came on Channel 17.
Yeah, I remember WCW. I remember all of it. Yeah, I know. Pause.
McMahon.
Yeah, I thought about it, Benny. I did say meaty niggas. My bad, bro. Pause.
Right. No. If you wanted to call them what you call them, man, I ain't.
Because they were like big Abdullah the Butcher type
man. He's the Monopoly man, like the old man on the Monopoly board with the mustache. He owned all the rights to all of that wrestling footage. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey man, but I ain't trying to make this shit too corny talking about wrestling, because a lot of folks don't want to listen to that. But I've been to wrestling shows and seen, and 5 feet from me, I seen these motherfuckers get chopped in they goddamn throat. I'm talking about
Yeah.
they down in the, like I'm on the end of the seat, the fold up chair in the little and they getting chopped in their throat and their backs was getting split open. So anybody think this fake, you run up on one of these wrestlers with these
Oh no, that
whoever
shit is real as hell.
they kick your ass.
Yeah, I mean the storylines and stuff, yeah, that's scripted, but a lot of those moves are
Oh
real as
yeah,
hell.
that's a bunch of crap. But
Yeah.
just fighting, I don't know if y'all know anything about a wrestler by the name of the Barbarian.
Yeah, I remember
Used
him.
to wrestle with King Haku.
Mm-hmm.
The Barbarian had mace sprayed all in his face and shit because he got mad because he didn't want to get out of this bar, but he wasn't getting huffy and puffy. The police came. They thought they was gonna jack him up. Man, he was throwing the motherfuckers around. They handcuffed him. This motherfucker broke handcuff.
Mm-hmm.
They sprayed mace in his face. He wiped his hand across his face and licked it. If y'all don't believe me, then y'all can look at
No,
he licked it.
you know what I didn't know? I didn't know the blood was actually real. They would have like small mini razors and stuff, and the blood was actually pretty real. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Yeah.
That's the old school. That's the old school double-edged razor blades. It look like it's got like a weed bong in the middle, and they would cut up. They would break them in half, and that's when you see those wrestlers that have tape.
Mm-hmm.
You got on the scars on their forehead like Dusty Rhodes. I don't know if y'all know about a wrestler. I hear he's a black man. His name is New Jack. He
Mm-hmm.
used to be on like ECW. He
Mm-hmm.
actually split. His head was split damn near to his skull for real.
Mm.
And when you look at his forehead, I got another one. If y'all don't believe me, Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah, I just said Abdullah the Butcher. Yeah, and back in the day, you had Yokozuna and everybody else. So yeah,
Well,
most
that's
definitely.
all that new shit. What did
Yeah,
you know about the Great Kabuki?
I remember Kabuki. Yep, man,
The Kevin Von Erich brothers.
wrestling took on a whole different light when it went over to Japan. Man, Japan had some crazy shit. You know.
Well, from what I've heard though, those folks make a good, nice bundle of money going over to Japan and wrestle.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Like some of your famous people, like when you were saying like Yokozuna, like say for example, Kurt Angle, you hadn't seen him. He had been over in Japan. I remember watching Kurt Angle wrestle
Yeah, in
in the
Japan.
Olympics.
Yeah,
No,
even
I remember watching him in the Olympics on TV.
But even Mankind, look at Mick Foley, Cactus Jack,
Oh,
Dude Love. Yeah.
Even Undertaker said he thought he killed that man when he chokeslammed him off the cage.
Yeah, man. And the thumbtacks and everything. Snow, what's going on, man? Welcome to the third shift.
What's up, Snow? Where's
What's
Zero
good, man?
at? How you doing, Mr. Edmore?
Zero probably went to sleep. He passed out.
I wanted him to come on here and just say it for me one time. Can't nobody say it like him. You got to get out of there. You got to get out of there.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what's funny? I find a lot of people on Manosphere 3.0 using our terms and stuff, man. Shout out to Ty City. You know what I'm saying? He originated that term. And
get out of
I see
there.
a lot of people on
Not
not 3.0, not 3.0, 2.0, my bad. I find a lot of Manosphere people on 2.0. And you know what's funny? 2.0 stay over here, man. Oh, we don't want y'all to be 2.0. Okay, we're not 2.0. We stream team. Yeah, but we're going to stay over here. Why? Why y'all over here? But they love it.
That's to be expected, man. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I knew it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I consider myself 1.0. I've been in the Manosphere in different people's channels. Just like how everybody be talking about how these chicks coming on these panels and all this type of shit. Listen, I've seen it. I witnessed it all. I was behind scenes before whatever they got behind the scenes now.
Mm-hmm.
All that type of shit. I ain't gonna tell you nothing, but I'm gonna say this. Everything that's going on right now, it is nothing new. This is all a rehash of a rehash of a rehash.
Of course.
I'm serious. I'm
Of course.
serious.
Yeah, I've been here for
So,
like
so
15. I've been here for like 15 years. And
well, I
I've seen it how it changed, you know, from a bunch of different I've seen the whole process. You know how
yeah,
yeah.
and I don't fault and I don't shame and I understand why certain guys be saying about having broads and all that shit because I understand where they're coming from.
Mhm.
Because how many years ago was that? I'm gonna say about what 3.5, maybe 4 years ago. That's when this so-called Lissat came out
Mhm.
and had all these different folks' name on there. And I won't say these folks' names, but you know what I'm talking about. You can
Mhm.
and folks' channels was getting flagged, took down. One brother in particular, he don't talk about type of stuff you talk about. He talk about shit on the other spectrum.
Mhm.
One of his channels got took down. He put in the community tab, I'm putting up another channel. Within the same fucking day, he laid down and go to sleep. I'm like, bet I'm gonna sub. I went to sub. I couldn't even sub to this channel. They flagged that. So when he found out, he woke up, he made a video like they don't sub 2 of his channels down.
Wow.
One fucking day in less than 24 hours. So this is to be expected, Cuda, man. So, but y'all just keep on doing what y'all.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm finna do. You know. Most definitely. Oh man, they didn't leave my other stream up. That sucks. I don't know if it's up. That last stream with the gameplay that we had. I don't know if it's up, but hey man. We'll see
Talking about
tomorrow.
when you was playing that movie. You talking
Yeah.
about the one you was doing that night with the movie clips and shit?
Yeah, the movie game. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be up, but I don't know, y'all. But it's cool.
That's to be
It's cool.
expected.
I just uploaded. If you guys will check it out, Dave Chappelle's 846 special. Make sure you guys leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section and stuff like that, and we can go over it. Yeah, I don't see it neither, y'all.
Hey, and
I don't.
I'm about to
Hopefully
I'm
YouTube
about
don't
to
take all your donations, man. I don't know what's going on, but thank you guys for definitely liking and supporting the stream. I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna mute up Kudos so my man right here sub can talk
No
or
problem. No problem.
can talk. But look, I may
Mm.
need you. I may need you because I know you know how to do it.
Yeah, I got
Now,
some Manosphere microphone shows coming out soon, so I'm gonna help you guys with your setup and stuff. Because I know there's a lot of people that have been hitting me up saying that they're trying to start their channel, and I'm gonna have some good game for you guys on it.
no, I ain't trying to start no YouTube channel and talk some shit. If I even have a reflection on something, I don't even put nothing really up on my channel. I might just say something here or there, but I
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
What I was saying was I need some help on how to. I got this 2K over here. I got the TV set. I got the internet and everything, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't even know how to play. Just like today,
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded Fortnite just for shits and giggles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on this damn thing. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing or anything, but I did kill me about 3 motherfuckers before they killed me. They said
what?
I finished fourth. They said I finished fourth. I don't know what I'm doing. But on this 2K, I want to know how to do it. So just like how I'm talking to you now, maybe
Mm-hmm.
just sometime I don't heard across your screen somebody be playing 2K. I can play and listen to y'all and talk and just like I'm, got company.
You want to run everything off your PlayStation, or are you on a computer?
Now I'm running off a PS4 with a 1 terabyte.
Oh,
I'm running off a Wi-Fi. I don't have
um,
the modem is in another room because I got 3 TVs. The modem is in another room
but
where I game.
you listen to the Manosphere on your phone, right?
Yeah, I'm doing this off the telephone, bro.
Yeah, so you listen to the Manosphere on your phone and just play the game while you're on your phone, or you got headphones,
No,
right?
what I'm saying is when I put the fucking game in, I'm about to quit the game now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to quit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to the main menu. Just let it load up. What I want to know is, see, I don't want to do the shit where the people be all on the playground and all that shit. I want to play with regular teams against people.
Yeah, you
Everybody want to
gotta.
make up
Yeah,
people.
you gotta do play game, and after you play game, what you gotta do is you play, and then you just keep on play game. Don't go
I'm exiting.
to the park. Yeah,
I'm exiting it out my system now.
yeah.
I mean, I'm exiting out my season. Hold
Go to the career, and then you go to play game, and then you start your
on.
career, and then
Okay.
you play game,
Where it say
and then
my career.
yeah, you go to my
Okay.
career, and then what you
And
do is
go down.
you want to go to
I'm
play game
letting
after my career. So when you do that, what you do is you can play story mode where you just progress and stuff like that.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you play the game,
yeah.
you playing online.
I just pressed it and this shit is loading up like I'm about to watch a goddamn movie. It's saying who was edited by and LeBron produced it and Idris Elba, Rosario Dawson, and they showing all these names, Jaleel White. What the
Hmm.
fuck? So I gotta let it do all of this.
Yeah.
Cause I've been trying to figure it out, man. Even my neighbors that live next door to me, man, just get online, man, just do it. And I'm like, these motherfuckers don't know I don't play this shit online. I just
Yeah,
want to play with regular.
online is different. Yeah. Wow, y'all, they took that whole live.
They took it
I don't,
away from you.
I don't know, man.
You ain't got no views off of.
YouTube is notorious for stealing money and taking lives, bro. They took that whole live. I don't know what's going on with it, y'all. Jessica X, what's going on? Yeah, they took that whole live, y'all. I don't know what's going on. This is
Nigga said,
bull.
thanks for the bread.
This is
I'm
bull to
looking
the
at this.
yeah. YouTube will steal all that shit. This is bull to the shit.
Man, they didn't even take it.
That's what they do. I don't even see it. It's gone. No,
This shit ain't.
I didn't take it down, y'all. They took this shit. I'd be at the mercy.
Yo, they was mad you
I
killed an
think.
old man, bro.
They
I
mad.
think.
They're like, yo, why you took that old man? Yeah, you want to go to my career, and then after you go to
Yeah,
my
well,
career,
I did exactly what you said, and it took me like straight to the game for.
yeah, you
It
got
took me straight to the game where the player that I created. Do I have to play that full game first before I can play with like regular teams online against people?
Oh, you want to play with regular teams online?
Right, not that my single. I
Um,
want to control all my
I
people.
think you might have to go to my league, because if you play my career, you're gonna pick a guy, and then they gotta draft you to a team,
Oh, okay.
and then you
I'm
play on the team, but you can only
I'm
play as
sorry
your
for
guy.
everybody listen. I'm sorry for
No, you
everybody
good.
listening.
No, you
And I
good.
know they ain't trying to hear nothing about no damn video games, but
No, what I'm
I
saying
knew
is
you
that
would know.
no, what I'm saying is that when you play my career, you pick a person, and then you get to 99. You
But I
grind to
go to my
99.
league.
Yeah, you grind to 99. So you might have to go to my league. Let me see.
Damn, I went
I
to
can
my
tell you.
league. It's making me start up from where I
It says forge
last
your own
left off.
dynasty with the roster of your dreams in my league featuring my GM 2.0. So yeah, I
These
think that's
motherfuckers making this shit too stupid, man. They
yeah, it's
need to make this shit like Nintendo.
yes,
ABBA start. Goddamn. Nonsense.
it's complicated. You know how they do. It's complicated.
Man, fuck all that.
Or you
But
can
go ahead.
play, or you can go to play now and play online now. That's another one. And then you got play with friends. Then you got Blacktop, 2K.
Oh, I see play on that. Right. I see that
Yeah,
now. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. I think that's the one you're talking about, where you could pick a team and then
What the fuck is this freshman league shit?
I have no idea, bro. To tell you the truth, I have no idea.
Why the
But
fuck can't I just pick the goddamn team?
have y'all seen that PS5 though? That PS5 looks like a fucking
The graphics on that is bananas. That
it is,
trailer
yeah.
with Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Damn,
It looks like a
nuts.
router in between two sheets of paper. But that shit looks like it's gonna be
I saw the
dope.
Resident Evil. I saw the Resident Evil 8. They were showing some of that. They don't call it. They call it Village. But
Oh, okay.
the I and the two L's, the way they made it.
I know they call Resident Evil also BioShock in Japan. Well, it's like
Chris Redfield is your adversary. He looked
that's
like
dope.
he's doing some evil shit.
Oh, that's
Right.
dope. That's dope. Jessica, what's up? Welcome to the third shift.
Good morning, Jessica, or good evening, wherever you from. Shit.
Oh, it's morning where she's at. It's like 10.
I don't know that time zone over there. Shit.
It should be like 10:30.
Give me some fish and chips over to this motherfucker. I'm hungry, that motherfucker.
It should be 10:37 where she's at. What's going on?
It's 10:37.
I want a GTA 6, man.
Yep, 10:37. See, I'm good with my time. I'm dope. What's going on? Why y'all made me kill this old man?
Oh,
y'all told me to
talking about me.
Y'all no, not you. No, y'all told me to shoot.
I'm about to say, God damn, Cuda, let me get off your shit.
No, y'all told me to shoot that old man in his pajamas. He just wanted some tea.
Do you know what? The first time it didn't work out, whatever you guys did, only came in right at the end. So the second time I was like, do you know what? F it. Let's just
Shoot
do
him.
whatever.
Shoot him.
Like, F it. Shoot him.
Right,
Shoot her too.
Nah, that nigga need to die.
We got 7 more we got 5 more different endings, so we might have to.
I'm telling you, you have to leave Ling Ling alone. You can't save Ling Ling.
No,
there's going to be like one ending.
She's actually
ending.
She's actually the most trustworthy person in the game.
Yeah, but she's holding you back. Because instead of trying to save yourself, you're trying to save her.
I should have. Yeah, well, you know what? She showed an interest in him from like the jump. Like she kissed him in the hotel room and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, she trying to turn this into something else. You know.
Cutie, you're putting your cape on.
No, I'm not putting my cape on. Like sometimes you gotta turn the manosphere off. Like it's like, okay, hold on, let's see what's going on. The mafia trying to hunt me and shit. She the only one that's, you know.
It would be interesting though. It would be interesting if just say like you let the girl in the beginning do whatever. It would be interesting to see what happens there. Like all those little changes right at the beginning, I feel like it switches up the whole story.
It does. I didn't expect him to die like that. I thought he was gonna try to shoot him. And then something else was gonna happen.
The second ending was crazy though.
That was crazy. I didn't expect him to get shot, and then I knew it was over because this nigga got shot in like his rib and shit. Like, oh, okay, yeah, he done. Ain't no hospital.
He died a real G.
Right. He died like a real nigga.
Snow Ibmore, what is your picture? It looks like he's looking at a dead bird on the floor in front of him. What is that?
That's exactly what it is.
Is that a real picture?
It is. Oh,
that's a real picture.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
Yeah, man. I feel weird when I find dead birds.
I hate when I'm I hate if I'm
Why did
walking,
you
if
take a
I
picture of
just
it?
walk up on something and see something dead, like an animal or something, you almost about to step on it. Have y'all ever been walking when you was little, you stepped on some shit and it was dead? That is the most heart-sinking feeling. It just make you be like, ugh, like you about to throw up.
Yeah, like it's there to just be
It's
stepped
dead
on.
already.
Yeah, but it's like, damn, that's a fucked
See,
up
now
ass life.
Kudo over there, he over there playing online. I can't figure this shit out. Man, I'm gonna have to get, I can't wait till the sunrise when these little young boys or kids be out here running. I'm be like, hey man, one of my neighbors,
Go
and I'm
online.
gonna have
I mean,
them come in
look,
here.
look it up.
They
Look it
can
up on
show.
YouTube. Look it up on YouTube.
Man, I can't do it now. I'm on my phone and I got this TV. I'm about to turn my TV
You can look it up on PlayStation.
the
You got a browser on your PlayStation.
I got a browser on this
Kudo.
TV, but I
Yeah,
ain't
you got
worried about
YouTube
that
on
now,
PlayStation.
Kudo.
I used to stay watching YouTube on PlayStation. That's how I played on my TV. On my TV, you know. That's how you do it. Smooth, what's going on, man? Girl, welcome to the third shift. Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Smooth?
Kudo, you have
I like the
a
way
cat.
that dude be talking sometimes.
Yeah, I have a ginger.
You got a ginger cat.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. It's a weird
No,
ass
that
cat.
reminds me because I was gonna say my next door neighbor used to have cats, right? And I was gonna ask, do your cats kill things? My next door neighbor, when we were growing up, their cats used to kill like mice and birds, and then she'd lay them out in a row at their back door for their garden, and you just
that's
go out
funny.
and there'd be like 4 dead mice just laying there like perfectly in a row, and they just be there.
Nah, this
Or
nigga just
sometimes
kills shit
less
and hide
mice
shit.
than birds.
Yeah, this nigga just kills shit and hide shit. Man, I won't know shit is killed until I start smelling shit. But in my apartment, like he keeps like, I mean, I don't really have rats. I don't have rats at all, like, or mouses or stuff.
It's like a form of pest control, isn't it?
Right. But
cats eat spiders. Y'all ever seen cats eat spiders?
Nah, but if like
y'all ain't never seen a cat catch spiders or flies out of the air. Y'all ain't never.
I
My
seen
daughter
flies.
had a cat.
I seen flies, but like
A
if
cat eat a spider, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, listen, they say we eat like 10 spiders in our lifetime.
All of us?
Like when you're sleeping and it crawls in your mouth and you just like
man, don't tell me that. Why you telling that shit?
Oh, that's scary.
I can't stand. I ain't scared of shit, but I do not like spiders.
She said,
"Why is it that everybody's not scared of nothing?"
I don't like spiders. I see a spider, I'm killing it. I don't give a fuck if it's out in the middle of the street.
That's called arachnophobia. But yeah, he don't really catch mice unless it's like there. But I had to keep him off the carpet because I had beige carpet, so you know.
Why she say that shit?
But with
embrace
spiders,
it. Next time you see a spider, just
I'm not embracing that shit.
Only kill.
I don't want to know I eat a spider.
I only kill like black spiders and like, but like the house spiders, I leave them.
I'm killing them all.
No,
God damn it!
They were selling like.
If I went to a zoo and they said you can get in there, you can get in there with these spiders. And they be tarantulas and shit. Even though I don't want it on the bottom of my Jordans, I'm stepping on them. I'm killing them motherfuckers.
I don't do daddy long legs. I don't do daddy long legs.
Catch my first stream,
huh?
You get to catch my first stream?
No, I don't catch anything, man. You know what? When I'm shadow banned, they don't be letting me know every person's channel that I put on set as reminder or set as priority or first. Like anytime you guys put something up, man, I gotta go manually check. They don't. I'm shadow banned like to oblivion.
I didn't even know he was streaming now. I didn't know that.
Hey,
yeah, I'm shadow. I'm shadow banned. What did you do on? What did you do on your first stream? I'm gonna go check it out now. Huh?
Yeah.
What you did a show?
Yeah. I was just talking though. I had
I didn't see that.
I had Evan Duncan was in there. Wadden. I mean, it was just like 2-3 people, and it was
start off talking, man. That shit don't gain steam till about the 30.
Put your hand on the back chat, Smooth, so I can follow you on.
You know what though?
Appreciate
sometimes that's
Smooth. If you
nicer
put it in the
having
back
like
chat,
fewer
I'll
people
follow
in the
you,
chat.
man. When I get on.
Yeah, it's better to have few people in the chat. Like you don't want that, man. You don't want that pressure on you on your first couple of streams. You know how hard this shit is.
Bro, I wasn't
Shit
even
don't
trying
seem
to.
hard.
I wasn't
This
even
shit is
thinking that I
hard.
was going to have anybody on there. I just thought I was going to talk my shit and then just post it up because I couldn't really be bothered to do the pre-recorded shit, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that shit was like an hour.
What
damn
time
near
was
30
it?
minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy.
Yeah, this shit
I
hard,
didn't
man.
think it was going to be that long, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let me
What time was it? Maybe I was sleeping.
It was
I didn't see it.
around. I can't remember, man. It was this afternoon, like probably around 4 p.m. our time over here, so like 10 p.m. your time.
Okay, she probably was
Okay,
just
I was up.
retiring.
I just didn't see it.
Yeah.
So
No,
Jessica,
I was up at that
man,
time, but I didn't see it. I'm gonna catch it back.
You done put a couple of new hoes in their place over on One Master Teacher, man.
Oh, you did? Oh, you over there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
Jessica
yeah.
over there, yo, fam.
Yeah,
Because I was
she
giving
put them
props
hoes
to
in them
Reveal, and
in
I
their
was
face. And them broads, man. That one girl had a hard ass face, man. And then those other two girls,
talking
like
about the alien.
No, yeah, the alien girl. Yeah,
Who's the alien?
yeah, that was the girl, Nancy.
The refugee.
Oh, you guys are mean.
Yeah, Nancy, like her face, man. And then she had the nerve to have a little friend in the background. It was like,
I
shorty,
know,
just,
right? They both
just
fresh off the
stop.
banana boat, nigga.
Yeah, it was like,
Not
just
mean,
stop.
Jessica. Not mean, Jessica. They being for real. They being for real.
Yeah, but
when
you,
men talk like that, they being for real. They ain't being mean. They
Shout out
being
my nigga
honest.
Ramil, he held it down.
But you seen the mentality of of the women that we talk about, man. This is their mentality now. Now imagine that times a billion, and then all of them thinking that every single thing that escapes their lips is exclusive. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
Everything that escaped their lips is exclusive. Now, why the fuck
That's why
don't
that bride
YouTube
came out.
put up my goddamn video that I just took down, man? I think they stole everything, man. YouTube was some crooks, man. This is why I didn't want to enable that damn super chat.
This
This exactly.
She didn't want no 9 to 5 dude. She said she can't deal
This
with
exactly.
no dude.
This exactly why I didn't want to enable that damn super chat, y'all. YouTube didn't take. This is exactly. They some thieves, man. I'm telling y'all.
30%. 30%. They was doing that shit, Cuda. They was doing that shit damn near 3 years ago. I'm not monetized, but I supported other folks. All them super chats I put out for certain folks. I'm not saying I put out more than most, but I have put out super chat.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it started leaking out, I think this was like after the list had came out, what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Dudes started getting hip, and they found out that YouTube was taking 30% off rip.
Yeah.
Off rip.
Yeah. Like I said, y'all, man, that shit is crazy. What was I about to say? Yeah, they were in their 30s too, which makes it a lot worse. And they're pretending like, oh, we don't know.
Turn down.
We don't know
proposals.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a
Smooth.
That's a famous one. I've
What,
turned down.
What is it with all these women that have turned down like 10 proposals?
Yeah, they lying. They are lying. Okay, all right. The turn down proposals, Jessica, because see, certain things still got to be I guess translated. It's a lie. I'm glad. You know what's cool. You know what's cool about Jessica though. She soaks up game really quickly. A lot of things that she don't even challenges it. She just knows it's a lie off top.
Any woman that I've ever known in my history,
that's what triggers them.
In my career,
because you see, before you even got on that stream, she was like, "Oh yeah, girl, we gotta stick together. We gotta stick together. And we're gonna stick together, whether whatever, like if we're together or not." Like I think not Brandy, but the other one. She was like, "Oh, we're gonna stick together." Yeah, the dark skinned Asian looking one. None of them had their real hair. Like the shit was just fake,
It was
man.
hilarious, bro. Ramil
Yeah, man.
gave them
You know
the
what, though?
fucking business.
But all of a sudden, when you came there with your
That Brandy
accent,
one.
your accent actually really
Wait, was
Brandy's
this
a hoe.
tonight or when was this? When was
This was like 2 days ago. This is 2 nights ago. Brandy was the obvious hoe. Brandy is the obvious hoe.
Oh yeah. I thought her name Brandon.
And then and then when they try to when they try to leave, they try to pull the attention out the room like, we're leaving, y'all. It's like, bitch, okay, go down. Like, the fuck? Leave. Yeah, y'all, we're leaving. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Like, okay.
She thinks that
bye.
She obviously thought that she was like the star of the show.
Well, that's
so
the
she
thing.
was trying to make a big deal about her leaving. Like, okay, we're going now. And we've gone. The show's over. And it was like, okay, bye.
Well, that's the thing. Usually,
no one cares if you go.
Usually, pretty women like that, which I mean, I wouldn't call her pretty, but obviously, she believes she's pretty. So, for the context of what I'm saying, you make sure they're not the prettiest ones in the room. That's how when I used to date a lot of attractive women, or just any woman that I really got a hand on, when I be in my modes, I will take them around some other pretty women. So a lot of times I would take women to like Ethiopian restaurants where the waitresses are they're just gorgeous. So she knows she's not the most prettiest person in the room, pretty women.
Blaze the Stampede says she looked like the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, she was caked up.
I didn't see.
Yeah, she was.
Which one? The Brandy one?
Yeah, Brandy was caked up.
You know
what I'm saying?
She looked like,
and she was high. You could tell she was high. Her eyes wasn't even open.
The first thing that stood out to me was that she turned the exposure on her camera. Is it exposure or one of those things where she turned it all the way up to try and make herself look lighter?
Light skin,
but then she almost just had like a gray tint to her face. She just looked weird.
Yeah,
she was oily, she
looked pale. She died last week.
Yeah.
Casket makeup.
She like ashes. But what I'm saying is
ashy,
what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying? That's the average broad. You know what I'm saying? She's too used to being the prettiest one in the room or the loudest one in the room. Women are loud because loudness gets them attention. See what I'm saying? And then a lot of them are just naturally loud because they don't even remember that's what they were loud for in the first place. And then like guys say like 8,000 words a day, women say like fucking 15,000 to 20 something thousand. Like less is more, man.
Hey man, I told my mother yesterday, that's just like when you see a group of chicks, you always see this one chick, and she might be right, but she always got these knuckle dragging ass bras in behind her. She keep them around her to pump her up, bring all their attention to her. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, the loudest chick in the group or the room type shit. That's the oldest trick in the book, man.
Yeah, just being loud. So,
it's horrible, bro. Them bitches is already.
I mean, that's what it is. If you know their game, you don't have to really worry about shit. Like the game is obvious. Like one woman's game is like a million other women's game.
Did you see Cortez Smith? I forgot about that. When I went on, they were like, I started talking, right? And they said, wait a minute. What side are you on? Whose side are you on? You're on their side?
Right.
And that's how you know the sisterhood is real. It's very real.
It's very real, but look at common sense. You would think if the title of the show says, do black women have an attitude? And you're against that, quote unquote, it would behoove a lot of hoes not to show up to that show with an attitude. Come on now.
And give me a hot plate, please. A hot plate.
I was genuinely trying to explain to them like what Ramil and Edward were saying in regards to the whole pregnancy thing, because I can't lie. Before, if somebody said that, I would have been like, no. I would have taken the same position, to be honest. I would have been
what was the pregnancy thing? Enlighten me real quick so I can. remember because I'm tired.
Basically they're saying that it's more like the woman is in control over whether she has a baby or not.
Oh yeah.
And
They
I'm like,
they
listen,
create single
before I
mothers.
would have
Yeah.
been like, before I would have been like, it takes two to tango. You can't get pregnant on your own. But then once people actually explained to me what they meant when they were saying that, I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. So before I would have disagreed, but afterwards, after it was explained, I got it. So I was trying to explain to them as well to see if they could get it, but they just
they
weren't
get
having it.
They get it. The thing is that they wanted you to pretend like you didn't get it also. There's women that's been around in these spaces damn near longer than me probably, and they still pretend and play stupid. Or there's women that's actually done a lot of things like disingenuous shit, and they they pretend like they don't know. The name of the game is to pretend like you don't know. Oh my god, I've been here for like 10 years. What do you guys want?
Just
I've
play
been
dumb.
here for 10 years. I heard all your talking points. It's repeated itself, but I just don't know what you guys want. Come on.
Well, as long as they know that it's not them. That's all.
Right.
The mess I ain't never done shit in my life ass, face ass. I can't stand them. When you know what the kind of chicks I hate the most? When I know she's whorish and shit like that. If I wanted to get down and dirty in the mud with them, and then here it come, it's my turn, like a doorknob, and they act like, I can't do that. Right. she acting like she in Sister Act Part 15.
Yeah, they play games, man. They play hella games, man. And that's the thing, man.
And that's real shit. Listen, my motto is this, and this goes out to anybody that's listening. And this is for the men. This ain't got shit to do with no women. I'd rather fuck with a broad and I know she's a hoe, and I fuck with her and I know it, than to me to be fucking with her and not know it.
Mm-hmm.
Sans, give me the chance to rent, lease, or buy the bullshit you trying to put out on me.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And I mean that shit. And all that would be opposed shall be crushed under my iron heel of vengeance and fury. Period. Mm-hmm. I mean that shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
And that's the way I've been doing it, and I'm gonna continue to do it. Yeah, same way. I mean that shit.
Hey,
Cause ain't no chick gonna play monkey in the middle with me with no pussy.
Hey, they try though. They're gonna try to the end of time, man. As I'm trying to figure out what are these zillennial feminists are talking about, because like I don't know no guy that practiced patriarchy on them, kept them in the kitchen and said, hey, you got to do this. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
right.
So, you know,
look, the chicks is so silly. It's a lot of dudes out here with a chick that can't cook, that can't do anything. But the basics. This is the basics.
Jessica, what's the most
the
prestigious
woman got
meal?
To keep the pussy on deck.
What's the most
ready
prestigious
for the
meal
man.
you know how to cook?
It ain't even about cooking. All the woman got to do is keep the pussy on deck. Y'all ain't listening.
And by prestigious meal, I mean like what do you know how to cook that could be considered difficult? Like what's the most?
Cook my dick in her mouth.
Oh God.
What's number one?
Yo, what's
it? Like Vienna sausages in a crock pot. Let them steam overnight. Let it marinate. Shut the fuck up sometime.
What you know how to cook, Jessica?
What's your name, OG?
My name, I'm Gemini 605, and I'm for real with it.
What you know how to cook?
I mean
Jessica?
what I say. Sometimes they need a dick in their mouth. Shut up.
What you know how to cook?
Just like I forgot I had an extra Whopper. I just reheated it in the microwave and I'm about to take a bite out of it. Now if I had a choice of a big ass in my right hand or this Whopper, which is in my left hand when I'm about to bite, what you think I'm gonna take? Ain't no woman ain't had no problem with you putting her butt cheek or titty, her titty in your mouth. That's what they do. Why do women act like they don't understand that? Shut up. That's the key. Shut the fuck up.
Right,
you need to service your nigga.
Hold on, Gemini. Let Jessica.
So, yeah.
This is like Zach in 20 years' time.
That's the key to keep all this shit down to the minimum. What's that old school movie when old girl was on the phone talking with a girl and she just kept talking? He said, "You need to come over here and tend to your nigga." And she just kept on. When they came back, that nigga got up off that couch. Did not tell your ass. She said, "Oh, girl, I got to call you back." And she hung that motherfucking phone.
Hold on. Jessica, what's the most prestigious meal you know how to cook?
Do you know what? Sometimes I don't even think. I keep my food simple, and sometimes I think simple is the best.
Okay.
You know, simple flavors usually are things that taste the best. I don't know if I have like a special meal.
That sounds like you can't cook.
It's hard because no, but most of my
get us smooth, man. I'm eating this Whopper. Let's smooth get them. Get on in, Smooth. I like
you when you go.
I can cook a lot of things. I could cook jerk chicken, curry chicken, popcorn shrimp, Hawaiian shrimp, lasagna.
You are half
all types of Italian food, penne.
Yeah, but that's like normal stuff.
This is not normal stuff.
Wait, Jessica, what is the simple
stuff? Normal stuff.
You know how hard it is.
Jessica, you can make jollof.
Hold on, Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Kuda, we already know you know how to fix that shit the way you was kicking that goddamn heavy bag, that video you showed.
Right.
You can't do that type of shit just eating that backyard good old ghetto cooking. We already know.
What I'm saying,
you a whole food eating person.
No, but what I'm saying is that like I know how to like eat like baked salmon, all kinds of stuff. I got a whole. That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying I got a whole list I can rattle off. You know what I'm saying?
You be putting capers. You put capers on your salmon, don't you?
No, but I do like capers on the salmon, though. I do like capers.
Right, that's the shit. That do taste good.
It do taste good.
I can cook all those things, but I don't think they're like that's prestigious. Like as you said, prestigious food. That's just basic food.
No, I'm just saying, like name some
like
stuff that you cook. Like it's just a simple.
Man, you asking
I told you mainly
trying to find a fucking Christ holy
I
grail.
can cook jollof. Yeah.
You can cook jollof rice?
Yeah, I can cook jollof.
Arroz con pollo?
No.
Green bananas?
Can you make us
y'all giving Jessica Jessica
what's green bananas?
Simple shit that you say you
plantain.
You never had green banana? No, not plantain, but green banana.
You heard what Smooth said. Y'all giving Jessica the basics. Shit. Smooth, no.
What was that?
Can you make some? Fuck all this fancy shit. Do you know how to make macaroni and cheese? Do you grate the cheese across the grater? How many cheeses do you use?
Some of the simple stuff you like.
And not just that shredded shit. Then when you make potato salad, when I eat it, is the potatoes feeling like apples in my mouth? I don't want none of that raisins and apples in that my shit. Do you know how to make a deviled egg? Do you know how to make a deviled egg? That shit better not be sour going in my mouth. It better be sweet. You got to have some relish in that motherfucker.
Better be sweet.
Jessica, you
Come
gotta
on, Smooth, back me up, man. I need some help. I gotta get out of there.
You gotta
I gotta get out of there.
Name some stuff you can cook.
Come on, Cuda. We already know. Cuda. He don't eat no sugar.
You should have like
Cuda don't eat no sugar. All his juice got to be freshly squeezed right out of the melon.
Bro, what's going on here, bro?
What I'm saying is that
we just trolling, having a good time. Y'all got me
hold on, y'all. Jessica, you got fire off like 5, 6 joints off the top of the head.
Dude, she know how to make a devil egg.
Hold on. Jump in, Jessica.
This is the thing. I mainly cook for myself, so if I tell you things, it's going to be catered to my taste. And I've explained what I cook.
No, I'm talking about.
I've explained really what I cook before. So I stick to seafood. I'd mainly have something like salmon or tuna. I'd have lobster, and I just have it with like some vegetables. And that's what I tend.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about a deviled egg, a down home deviled egg.
All right, hold on. How would you
with a cold beer on the side?
Wait, hold on, y'all. How would you prepare some of this food if you had to cook for somebody?
It's more, I'd ask someone what they like, and then I'd cook it.
No,
for
I'm
them,
saying
so I get an idea of what they like.
It's about what it's about what you know how to make it.
Right. Somebody is coming to your house. Somebody is coming to your house to get some food. Well, not even to get some food. You're just preparing food for them. Not what they want. You're cooking something. What would you cook and how would you prepare?
What's so funny?
Right, so I'd I don't know. I'd probably start by
It's a big
They still ain't answered the question. The question, like John McEnroe said when he held that tennis ball up to that referee.
Damn,
the
most
question,
niggas on here don't even know who John
can you
McEnroe
make a
is,
deviled egg?
A
deviled egg.
All right, Jessica, you're having company over and you're cooking. What are you cooking?
Okay, so I'd ask them what they like to eat,
No,
right?
okay.
So if they,
I just said you don't. It doesn't matter. You're just having somebody
Just say
over.
you're making something.
You want to
And they
impress
gonna
them.
have whatever you cooking, Jessica.
What are you
What would you
cooking?
make?
okay, like listen,
Boy, your
you have
ass
to
get
ask
over there
Why
people.
is this like? All right. Why is this like
Jessica,
pulling teeth?
if the
Jessica,
babalao is
you
coming
can
over-
easily
No,
just
wait.
say-
First of all,
you can
you have
easily
to ask,
just say jerk
you have
chicken.
to ask
We
someone
don't
what.
know. We don't know if you know
I
how to
don't
cook
like
or
jerk
not. You could just
chicken.
say anything. Say
You
anything.
just
I
saying
don't-
per se. You get over there, you can get a bowl of Chex Mix and be on your way.
I don't want her making my jerk chicken, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Jessica.
Yeah,
Okay.
jerk
some mama.
chicken is
This is the 5th time.
jerk chicken is
Somebody's
not.
Mama.
coming over. Somebody's coming over, and you're
Let
going
her
to
talk.
and you're going to cook some food. What are you cooking?
Okay, so just I'll take something from the comment section, for example, right? So tuna tartar. It's basically almost like sushi, so it's
Tuna-
raw tuna.
Tuna tartar.
Yeah,
Why
because
Boy,
you have to give me
and them
a
motherfuckers.
recipe.
And when you put that plate
Nigga,
in
that sound
front
like
of
a
them,
dance.
they ass
Why-
gonna get up and
why
turn
you-
right around and go out the
Why
door.
you say it like that? Tuna tartar. Okay. All right. So you got tuna tartar.
Tuna tartar.
Wait, that's
What?
how they
Okay.
say it in Europe.
Tuna tartar.
tartar. Yeah,
Okay,
tuna
tuna
tartar.
tartar.
That's
And you're
disgusting though, but it doesn't
Hold on.
matter though.
it is disgusting, but
It is
all right.
tuna. Y'all know Marco
Okay,
call it
okay, hold
tuna.
on, hold
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Yeah.
Hold
true,
on.
true,
Okay.
right.
And you're serving this with Ritz crackers.
No,
Can
you
you
serve it on
Suya?
its.
Yo,
Hold
Jessica,
on.
can you make
You
suya?
serve it. You serve it on its own with like maybe just a sauce. You don't have it with crackers. That's going
What?
to
All right.
sort
I
of
thought the
spoil.
sauce was.
You gonna get a
Y'all talking about
hot
that,
steaming
bro,
bowl of
forget all this,
hummus
bro.
over
Jessica,
there.
can you make
Hold
suya?
on. Hold on, y'all. Jeez.
Oh my god, bro.
You
We're
make
gonna
it- you can make hummus?
this could take
Oh
10
my
minutes, bro.
god. God damn. I thought the tartar was the sauce. So what sauce are you
Yeah.
serving?
Tartar is like raw meat, man.
No, tartar
But
is
she
the
was saying
sauce.
tuna tartar.
Tartar is
Who
like the
gonna
mayonnaise
damn-
sauce. Okay, what sauce are you serving tuna tartar with?
So basically, okay, a basic sauce that you'd have it with, you'd add ginger, you'd add garlic, some spring onions, a bit of soy sauce, maybe sesame oil as well, and I'd probably add a bit of honey.
God
And
damn.
yeah, I'd keep it there.
What is this supposed
She
to taste like?
She giving y'all the ingredients. She ain't even saying what she gonna cook.
Kuda's like, what's that supposed to
Hold on,
taste
what is this
like?
supposed to taste like?
It tastes good.
I never had no. I never had no shit like that. There, all you need is the tuna, the tartar, and the Ritz crackers.
Listen, if you Negroes came over to my spot,
y'all done made this overcomplicated. All you need is
if you niggas came over to my spot, y'all have two different meats.
Okay, listen.
I would say like maybe some fried chicken or baked chicken. You have some meatloaf. You gonna have some.
Everyone one at a
Hold
time.
on, y'all. All y'all needed was just the tuna, some mayonnaise, and some damn Ritz crackers.
How long they got Ritz crackers in the UK?
Yes.
Are you? I told y'all Cuda is one of them health eating type of dudes. I told y'all that shit.
Why y'all making this
This
complicated?
guy's lit.
Kuda don't use salt on shit.
No,
Kuda
it's
eat some
salt.
shit, it be bland as fuck.
Top of the Ritz crackers. See, this is why niggas die from sodium. This is why blood pressure's high.
Don't talk shit about sodium. What the fuck you eating a Ritz cracker for? Ain't salt on a Ritz cracker? That means you eat sodium too, Negro.
There's salt on the Ritz crackers. You don't add salt to the tuna.
Cuda, tartar sauce, right? You're getting it confused. Tuna tartar means basically the tartar is different. It means like rare. It means raw.
That's
so
what
it's
I
different
just
from
said at the
tartar
beginning.
sauce.
Tartar, like if you get a steak tartar, that means the steak is damn near raw. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hold on, y'all. All right, so basically, the tartar sauce, there's no tartar sauce on the tuna.
She's not talking about tartar sauce. Tartar is the way a meat is prepared, man.
Hold on.
Kuda, you gotta do is
so lit.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all not letting her talk. Hold on. Let me and Jessica talk. Just let me and Jessica talk for a second.
Let her talk.
All right.
All right, mute up.
Tartar sauce is just you're just talking about raw tuna, right? And what you were saying was just everything put together, right? The ginger and everything.
Tuna tartar just means like rare tuna, raw tuna, right?
Exactly. Okay.
So what I told you was a simple sauce that you'd have to accompany the tuna tartar.
Okay.
Just like steak tartar.
Hold on.
Like steak tartar.
So what you do with tuna tartar is you take the raw tuna, you'd cut it up, you add some extra ingredients to almost make it into not like a firm patty,
you're
but
talking about not tuna that's out of the can. You're talking about tuna that's
you have to buy.
You're talking about a tuna cut, like it's cut already, and not cut.
A fillet of uncooked tuna.
A tuna steak,
right?
Basically, okay.
Yeah. And so you'd cut that up. You'd add some ingredients to make it into a patty. So into the patty, you'd add you'd add onions. Some people add avocado. I'm not really a fan of avocado. You could add cucumber in there. You could add.
I cannot believe y'all asking. I can't believe you asked Kuda if tuna coming out of the can is cooked or not.
Hold on. So you don't.
Yes, it is. She talking about tuna or fish. Damn near raw, like sushi. That's tartar. Like steak tartar.
Hello, y'all.
Hello,
y'all. Hello,
yeah,
y'all.
This is a hard combo.
Lit, bro. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna take everybody down. This is ridiculous, man. I'm trying to ask her a basic ass question.
Okay, yeah, that's tuna tartar. So on the top would be like sort of the avocado sauce.
Crackers or nothing. Y'all just eat it like that.
You don't mix it with what? Sorry.
Crackers. Y'all don't mix it with chips.
You can if you want to.
Okay, because I know
But
I
I mainly stay away from as much carbs as I can.
so to
So
you, okay,
I usually
all right, 'cause
find
I know it's a little bit different. When I say do you know what I mean by Ritz crackers?
Ritz are those little like biscuit sort of things, and they're
Y'all call
salted.
them biscuits. Okay.
Yeah, crackers or
That's what
biscuits.
you mean,
Yeah,
cookies.
exactly.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
need to know.
So you guys never had like tuna just like with mayonnaise, like kind of like I wouldn't say tuna salad, but like tuna mixed with mayonnaise and Ritz crackers.
You'd make that for a sandwich. No, not with crackers. No.
Okay. What about
That's like
sardines and
sandwich
what
stuff.
about sardines and pork and beans?
I don't eat sardines,
Huh?
let alone sardines and pork and beans. It's like really low
Ew,
quality
what's wrong
fish.
with y'all, man?
Yo,
Yo,
Dre
wait, my
Raphael.
Let's say African food is nasty. Look at all this, bro.
Yo,
Oh,
Dre
that is
Raphael.
disgusting. I can't even look at the screen.
Yeah, this is straight
Oh my
disgusting.
Dre
God.
Raphael said, "Why is RBR on the panel?"
Exactly. Who is this dude, bro?
RBR. No,
He said,
don't look
"Why
at
is RBR on the panel?"
when you look at the
He
playback.
zoomed in on his face.
When you look at the playback, do not look at the screen while we're having this conversation. Because you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh.
Why are you looking everywhere while you eat?
But okay. So what is like poor cuisine there? Because like we like jazz up like fucking
Everything in England is
noodles.
everything.
Yeah, we got oodles and noodles.
Maybe like corned beef.
Okay, we do corned
noodles
beef,
is like
cabbage, and rice,
food.
or
What about
corned beef
blood
hash.
pudding? That
What
shit's
about
disgusting.
you guys have corned beef hash? Like it's like
Yo,
corned
this
beef
sounds
with
disgusting.
No,
I'm
I've
sorry,
never
but none of this sounds like good food.
I can't do corned beef because it looks and it smells like dog food.
it's corned beef with hash brown. You can't do corned beef at all.
Oh, she wildin'.
No, it looks
Wow,
and smells like dog
dang.
food.
You don't do corned beef, cabbage, and rice.
Yo,
No.
Kuda, she would do tuna tartar. That sound like cold food.
Yeah,
Exactly.
tuna
Gotta cook that shit.
tartar seems like it's.
Everything would taste better with some Zataran.
Oh, Zatarans go hard, bro. Shout out to Zatarans, bro.
Shazam and Taz it up. Is that
Exactly.
Hannibal?
Shout out to
Hannibal Buress?
Zatarans, bro. The sausages with the oh yeah. Shout out to Zatarans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So okay.
Lacey
So-
said she could throw down in the kitchen.
Oh, Lacey.
Better
Lacey
throw down
does-
that weight.
I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
she looks like she.
You have
honestly
to
can, though.
realize
Okay.
what we have is our flavors are different to what
Bland.
you would eat.
Do you eat spicy
No,
stuff?
not even bland, but sometimes I think you guys just tend to throw in as many seasonings as you can, whereas you could have
we fat,
just a few seasonings and have a much more refined
She's trying to
flavor
fat, yo.
coming through
A
from whatever you're
refined
eating.
flavor.
So you tell me
fat.
alcohol now's the
In other words, she trying to say we fat, yo.
Yeah,
all these
yeah,
spices.
She is.
I'm gonna be on
No,
for
I'm
another
not
40
trying to call you.
And we
you
have a lot
fat,
of
but
salt.
the
There's a lot of salt in American food, though.
Yeah, facts.
compared to
Yeah,
Europe.
hell yeah. So that's why we be dying from
That's
like
why
blood
we have
pressure.
the most. I think we have the highest obesity rate in like the entire world. So I mean, this is right though.
Yeah,
Don't let that fool you. This the
because
big
when
bloke
you add
there
all
and
those
you-
seasonings, one, you're ruining the meat or whatever you're using because you have to enhance its natural flavor, not completely overpower it and give it a new so you can't even taste. This is the thing. A lot of the times with just say American food or sometimes black food in general, you might not even know what meat you're eating because there's so many different flavors just in there. Those flavors, all of those seasonings have salt mixed in, so you're having a lot of sodium. It's bad for your heart.
Yeah,
It's not about having no flavor. It's just about
Yeah, I know, right?
no. You have to have like a refined.
Do you know what adobo?
Black food in general. Yo,
You know what do you know what adobo?
make the tuna tartar.
You know what adobo is?
KFC.
Oh,
Jessica, do
man,
y'all
I
have
rock with you, but
y'all have
damn, yo.
y'all have adobo there or Goya?
Adobo season.
Yeah.
They got
Goya.
adobo.
Yeah, or seasonal.
No, I don't know what Goya is.
Y'all got
I
Maggie?
don't know what Goya is. Oh,
Yeah, they only got that in
Yeah,
America.
we got.
They don't do Goya in the UK or in Europe, bro.
Wait, Goya seasoning is fucking.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. We got Maggie. I use Maggie,
Maggie.
for like if I'm
Yo,
cooking
yes,
jollof rice.
sir.
Yeah, I use
Yes,
Maggie.
sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
Maggie cubes
Jessica. Hey, Jessica.
worldwide.
Look, I ain't trying to ride on your nuts and nothing, but fuck what all these people talking about. I know something about food and everything. But when the fuck can I get some official fish and chips flown down here in Dayton, Ohio? Please.
Fish and
Can you
chips
put it
is
on dry
very-
ice and send it
Fish
out
and
here?
Fries, the fish and fries. You
The
go,
real
You can
shit,
make
not
fish and
this
chips.
Long John Silver shit, this Captain D shit, or anybody that all my brothers here in the States know when them Arabs got these places like Sharks and JJ's Chicken and Fish type of shit and put all that lemon pepper season on it. I know what you're talking about, overpowering. I know about that. I know how to season food. But I can't believe you, Kuda.
Gemini.
When you ask, I can't but wait a minute. I got to let Kuda have it on this
one. All right.
And I believe you,
If fish
Kuda.
and chips,
When you
you
was
can make it
asking her
yourself.
about that goddamn tuna tartar, is it out of the can? If it's coming out the can, Kuda, it's already been like prepared. It's not raw.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Tartar is raw meat.
That's what I'm saying. It's already cut. All right. When you say tuna tartar, I'm thinking is tuna already?
You're
that's
thinking
out
of
the,
tartar sauce.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's already.
When
tuna
they
that's
said
raw.
tartar, that's raw.
Shout out to
I know,
mid-rare at best.
Hello.
The reason Kuda got confused is because tartar sauce it accompanies fish, and so when you hear tuna with tartar,
but the way you say it, Jessica, you saying tartar. You don't say tartar sauce. We don't say tartar sauce.
It's tartar.
We say tartar sauce. So when you say tartar, that means raw here.
Y'all gotta let me answer a question.
Shit, I'm being for real, man. Y'all got to quit. Y'all got to quit putting the ice. Y'all got to quit Betty Crockering it up, man. I'm being for real.
Hello, y'all gotta let me answer.
Stop taking, man.
Y'all gotta let me answer a question that's posed to me. How you gonna answer a question and you won't let me answer it? Tartar sounds like tartar sauce. Tartar sounds like tartar sauce.
You ain't never heard. Listen, now I've got to get ghetto. Nigga, you ain't never heard nobody in the United States come up to you and say, hey, Kuda, give me some tartar sauce.
Okay, where's Jessica
the fuck
from?
out of here. Take your black ass and Long John Silver's and ask for tartar sauce. They gonna look at you like you a goddamn fool.
Number one, where's Jessica from and where we're from?
That's what I'm trying to, but that's what I was trying to scooter on. But you trying to Betty Crocker it up. Once again, you saying tartar like you be in the United States saying tartar sauce.
Can I talk on my show,
fuck
please?
out of here, Cuda, man.
Can I talk on my show,
Cuda, clip this, bro. Clip
That's
this,
like
bro.
me saying relish. What if I ask you where the relish and I say where the relish? You ain't gonna understand that shit, man. Get out of here, man, for real.
Hello, can I talk
Let's
on my
keep
show?
it real, man.
Can I talk on my show, please?
Yes, sir.
She is not from the United States, so
no fucking duh. I know that, but I was trying to tell her. I said it.
I know
do
what
the
you
playback.
I
said no one in the state say tartar sauce like tartar sauce. Why y'all don't act like? Why you act like you don't understand that shit?
Oh my God, he said it about 5 times. He's probably still talking on mute. You said it about 5 times. We get it.
Why
All right,
you
it's not,
bro?
Yo,
it's not,
goddamn tartar sauce.
listen, goddamn.
The fuck? It's tartar sauce.
I'm about to keep muting you, bro, because you're not listening. You're talking and not listening.
Next damn thing y'all know, you'll be saying, I need some.
All right, so I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute.
What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna mute Gemini again because I'm not able to talk on my own show. Is it hard to misconstrue tartar sauce from tartar sauce? God damn.
Cuda, come on now.
Damn. Tartar sauce and tartar sauce is not too far off. God damn.
Oh my God, bro.
That's way off, and you know it, because there's no day in your life you never asked no one.
Just clip him, bro.
When's the last time have y'all heard tartar sauce and tartar sauce pronounced different?
She just has an accent. That's it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I had to get clarification. Like I had to get clarification. Like, damn, okay, I'm making sure this is not tuna already dipped in tartar sauce, and tartar sauce is something totally different.
But you was asking her, was the tuna tartar? What is it? Is it already done or not?
It wasn't me asking. It was you,
Gemini. Like you didn't even know.
I was trying to get
in meat is raw, man.
I was jumping in trying to get clarity, and you were jumping in halfway. I couldn't even talk to her. That's why I had to say, let me and Jessica talk, because you were over talking everybody.
Let her talk.
God damn. I'm trying to figure out, is it tartar sauce or tartar sauce that she meant? Hold on, give me 1 second, Snow. I'm gonna drop you down for 2 seconds. Hold on, Lacey's here. I don't know. This is her first time here.
No, it's like her second or third time.
No, first time. She hasn't been on the panel. Oh, actually,
no,
yes,
she has been on the panel before, bro.
Been on the panel. What's going on, Lacey? My bad. Welcome to the third shift. Aizen said, "Nah, it's a big difference. I gotta disagree." No, look, I don't give a fuck about the difference. I'm talking about the name. God damn, what is hard? Tartar sauce and tartar sauce. Some people say tartar. Some people say tartar.
Tomato.
I think it's actually no. I think it's my fault because when I said it, he said tartar is a sauce, and I said yeah because I thought he meant it's also a sauce. So I think it was my fault that he. I
didn't say tartar was no sauce. I said tartar is raw meat.
Was talking to me. Kuda was talking to me, and he said that.
I already know you got an accent, Jessica. If they play the playback, I already knew. I said here in the States, nobody says tartar.
Here we go again.
Gemini, you're
confused. Damn. Nah, y'all ain't gonna be force feeding no shit down my throat. I know what I said, and I'm not mad.
Yeah, stand up for yourself. Yeah, let's get it.
Shit, I got to stand up for myself. Ain't nobody gonna stand up for me. I know what I say.
Gemini,
again.
Oh,
when
hello.
You play the playback. Who just said? What's the difference?
Lit, bro.
You've got to drop him down for a second.
We know. This is your 7th time explaining it. You're confused. We're not talking about you.
I ain't confused about shit. I know what I said. And I'm standing on it. 10 toes down, 2 heels in the ground. I know what the hell I said.
All right, Gemini.
And I'm standing in that shit.
All right. I'm about to keep muting you because Gemini, you're explaining something that we're not even accusing you of, and you're confused. Just shh.
I'm not confused about shit. There you go again, Kuda. I'm not confused about nothing. No, you confused because you think I'm confused. You confused.
All right, Gemini, you explaining that you're not confused is further confirming that you were confused because we're trying to tell you what's going on and you're not even listening.
Bullshit.
Oh my God. All right. Lacey, what's going on? Welcome to the third shift.
Again, I'm not confused about shit. You are.
Thank you.
Because I wish I would be at your hip like a pistol when you go in somewhere and ask for tartar sauce in the United States.
Right there.
Fuck out of here.
You heard that? Quit
Gemini,
that.
the topic has been changed. What's going on, Lacey? Thank you, Nimblemint, for the donation. Lacey, what's going on?
Nothing's going on. I'm just, chilling and stuff.
Okay, are you good? Are you at work?
No, I took the day off last night, so.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
I took the day off yesterday too. I was knocked out, so I gotta be somewhere in a couple hours. So yes,
working overnight is like, believe it or not, it's very stressful. Like being up all night.
And you're antisocial, and you gotta listen to crazy ass shows like this. I got you.
Nah, y'all definitely keep me entertained though. But I wanted to come on because about the whole cooking thing, because y'all know I could cook and stuff. And I can understand why, Jessica eats certain stuff because she does live overseas. So, I feel like we tend to season our food a little bit more.
Yes.
So, but definitely, I could cook a lot of stuff. It's no brainer.
Yeah, I think there is a difference. So even if I cook something flavorful, just take it's hard for me to think of the top. Take a lasagna, right? We spoke about lasagna.
Just making rib salad.
If I'm making a lasagna,
the $10,000 question is, can you fix a deviled egg? I still ain't got no answer.
Is that mellow?
I'd make a lasagna from scratch, right? I don't use like the jarred sauces, but then even when you make it from scratch, it's still really simple. So you're going to put in some olive oil. You're going to add onions. So you're going to cut up onions, maybe some carrots. If you like veg in there, I put veg in there. So I put in some carrots. You're going to chop up some garlic, add in your beef. And then for your sauce, once that's cooked a bit, right, you're going to brown the meat, obviously. You're going to add passata. You're going to add fresh tomatoes. You chop up or crush your tomatoes. So you add the fresh tomatoes. Use tomato puree as well. And so I put in a bit of that. And then to flavor it a bit more, all I use is vegetable cubes, like vegetable stock seasoning. And so I'd add that. I add oregano and basil and salt and pepper. And that's it. So that's for your tomato sauce, right? And then when you get to the cream sauce layer, all you need is butter, milk. You'd add some parmesan in there and a bit of flour. And it's that simple. You make your layers. You have the lasagna sheets I buy pre-done. I don't cook my own pasta, but the lasagna sheets I get pre-done. So you'd layer it up, add a bit of mozzarella on the top, a bit of like basil and parsley just for garnish, and you cook it. Put it in the oven and you cook. So there's not much extra seasoning that goes in there. It's mainly herbs and, if anything, a vegetable stock, and that's it. Or you could use beef stock if you want, but it's not like an abundance of seasonings that go inside.
I hear you, but I'm not gonna lie. I still use the sauce. I go get that sauce from the grocery store. I just don't use ragu. I try to get something a little.
So much better.
Fuck the bullshit, sister girl over there. Fuck the bullshit, sister girl over there. Sister girl over there.
Here we go again, bro.
Can you fix a deviled egg?
I'm not gonna front. I'm Dominican, so my whole aesthetic of cooking is a little different. I still could cook some types of soul food, but not everything. So no.
Do you got some relish if y'all do make them? I know even Dominican folks eat devil. Yeah. Do you got some relish? Is it sweet?
It does have to have relish. It has to have the little bacon bits.
Okay, then. All right. Well, you can keep the bacon, but that's a bonus. I call that the bonus. Just like potato salad, when the egg is boiled and sliced and put on top of the potato salad, that's the bonus. And you put that paprika on top of it. And you might have some of that celery and that relish. Yeah, come on now.
Deviled eggs aren't like particularly hard to cook. I think if we cook it, we might cook it differently. So there would be no celery in there. We do use paprika.
You know what's a deviled egg? You know what's a deviled egg's best friend? A deviled egg's best friend is a nice tall glass of beer, a mug or a pint or whatever, My fault. Since you in the UK, I got to talk in your term. A nice pint of Guinness with that fucking deviled egg. But you goddamn it, Beck, make
I
sure
don't drink Guinness.
you got that deviled egg sweet. It better not be bitter. It better not be taste like no white folk shit. I mean that shit. God damn it.
Yeah,
and my brothers over there, they laughing at me, but I tell the truth. I stand on the Bible and tell it. You come to me with a sour deviled egg, your ass out the door. Your ass out the door. If a woman can't make me a deviled egg, she ain't shit. Period.
Yo,
I mean that shit.
And like the RVR mixed up, bro.
And Cuda, Cuda, I apologize. I wasn't trying to get abrasive with you, but I meant what I said, and I said what I meant, and I ain't confused, and you ain't gonna manipulate me like Brown say. You ain't gonna manipulate, not manipulate. You ain't gonna manipulate me. I got goddamn. If a woman can't fix me a deviled egg, that's one egg. That's two pieces.
So I have a question, Jamal.
And I can't eat two pieces, and that shit ain't right. She ain't shit. She ain't shit.
Yo, why is no one else hearing this, bro? I feel as if I'm like the only one left.
If that's the only thing that she's required to make,
that's good shit. What I'm saying, Smooth, though. You know it. Let somebody give you some trash ass deviled egg, and then it always be the ones that hand you the deviled egg, and they be like, "Have some more of these eggs," and they be trash.
Man, forget about the eggs. Why you talking about these eggs,
man?
Bro?
Fuck that eggs, bullshit, bro. Man. Cause I'm on them deviled eggs. Like how you be on some shit sometimes, Smooth. I'm on these deviled eggs, goddammit. This the basics. This the basics. You can't whip that shit up. You sorry to the motherfucker.
Hilarious, bro. I promise you.
I mean that shit.
God.
Shit, you don't believe me? One of you niggas called Mr. Fantastic. He from down there in Macon, Georgia. He know what devil is supposed to taste like. You had Miss Fantastic some trash ass devil egg. Nigga, you gonna have a world championship wrestling match on your hands.
What
you gonna put your ass in a full Nelson down in that bitch and behind that shit. Make you eat that trash ass devil egg. Ain't nobody on that shit, man. You fucking up the taste of my beer with this shit. That's the basics.
Oh my
I'll tell you another basic. If a woman can't flip a pancake in the pan and give it to you, if she give you that shit and you put syrup on and you cut into it and it's like you got Play-Doh in your mouth, she ain't no motherfucking good. You hear what I'm telling you?
Where are y'all from?
You've been having some really bad experience with cooking and women.
No, I ain't had nothing. I had that in the past, but most of the bras I fuck with, they always be turning looking at me. You gonna cook some? Bitch, what's wrong with you?
Bro, what?
You need to get up and scramble me a goddamn egg. She bring it to me, it be like that residue glue when you get some fresh Nikes. You know how you get that, fellas. On the side, that rubber, when you roll it off, it be like boogers. That's how the eggs be.
Boogers.
Ain't nobody on that shit. Ain't nobody on that shit. Get the fuck out of here. I mean that shit. I'm telling you this. I ain't making this shit up.
Like
I lived it. I lived it. I know what I'm talking about.
Tirade right now. All right. Okay, he quiet now. Okay, so Jessica, what were you saying? Hello?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, because we moved on to deviled eggs. I was just talking about,
and the question still wasn't asked. They can't fix it. Oh, they can't fix it. Just sorry as hell. You can tell me about capers and everything to put on salmon, but you can't tell me what you put in your deviled egg. None of you. None of you. You put it on. I read Dominican and all. A woman supposed to know how to devil an egg for a black man. I don't give a fuck. I mean that shit. God damn it, if y'all ain't gonna stand up, I will. I'm gonna stand up for the black. You supposed to know how to devil that goddamn egg. And you supposed to know how to make a meatloaf where that shit ain't all dry like I got a loaf of sandpaper in my mouth. I don't want that shit.
Okay, so what's the moral of your story? Like, what's like the overall point?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to Gemini.
Eggman.
Yeah, Eggman.
What's up? What you want?
Really obsessed
what's like your overall moral? Like what's like the point?
Every woman needs to know how to make deviled eggs.
He's been searching for the lady that could.
What you want to know the point of, bruh? What you want to know the point of?
Eggs, about the eggs, about like what's like the point? Like what's like the overall moral? Like what should we? Okay, what should
the overall moral is to fix a deviled egg is one of the most simplest things. Is making a bologna sandwich. If a woman does not know how to devil an egg for you to consume, they ain't shit. They need to brush up the same way a woman would tell you ain't shit for X, Y, and Z. Now I made it as simple as an egg. Ain't that what everybody else say? It's as simple as an egg, right? Put them to the test and see if they can devil an egg for you. And then you know what you're dealing with.
Okay. So you think a double egg is more important than knowing how to season like meat or chicken? Hold on, guys.
She can't season no meat and chicken and if she don't know how to devil no fucking eggs. Duh. Did you just hear what I said? It's as simple as an egg. See what I said, fellas? They proved my point.
Wow.
So making like seasoning any type of meat is not important. Like if she don't know how to make any type of meat or rice or any type
that's what she said. That's what you said, or that's what she said. I didn't say that. You did. I said this. If you can't devil a fucking egg and you don't know how to do that, I don't give a fuck what else you know how to do. If you know how to season, you can know how to season all the sides of beasts in all of the fucking globe. But you can't devil a fucking egg? What the fuck?
Well, I know if I do it,
does that make sense to y'all? Duh.
Just let him go. Lacey, stop it.
All right. I won't entertain it. Okay, I'll shut up.
You can continue because I'm a mute. I'm putting on my socks and shit. I'm gonna be on mute and listening to y'all. And if Kuda, if you want me to drop down and let someone get on there, I will. I graciously do that. But once again, I enjoy coming around, hanging out with y'all because y'all give me some good life, man. Y'all really do. And then hopefully I get y'all some laughs. But I'm serious in what the fuck I said. And I stand on it.
That's funny. He's serious.
I stand on what the fuck I said. 10 toes down, 2 heels in the ground.
Yeah.
If a broad do not know how to devil a fucking egg, she ain't shit. As far as I'm concerned.
That's the truth. Yeah, devil that egg. Yeah. All right. I think the coast is clear now. Yeah. I think the coast is clear. So Jessica, what were you saying? Hello? Okay, well I think she's
I was
not
just
Lacey.
saying that yeah, the flavors in the food that I cook tend to be more simple. There's a base of herbs that I use. I don't really use that much seasoning. If I do, it's just a tiny bit. So basically the base for me would always be like oregano, thyme, and basil. And that would be the base of any sauce, especially if it's tomato based, right? And then you can switch it up with extra things. So if you do add paprika, it's going to completely change the dynamic of how it tastes. Or if you do add lemon, lime, all of those things, it completely changes the dynamic, but the flavor's still not overpowering. You know, you don't need a lot of salt and all of that stuff in there, and it actually tastes better. Like if you taste it, you tell the difference. You'd be able to taste all of the different flavors and the ingredients come through because nothing is overpowered. Everything has its place in the palate.
Real staticky over there.
Yo, who's?
Yeah, I think that's Benny.
Yeah.
Oh damn, my bad, folks. Headphones fell. What's good though, everybody? What's going on?
Oh yeah, what's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Y'all still talking about devil eggs around this motherfucker?
No, do
He
not
dropped that.
mention that. Do not mention that with that. Please do not mention that.
Yo,
Do not mention that.
Yo,
Oh,
Kuda
my bad.
got
Hey.
fucking Sugar Shay in the chat. Is that the
As
real
Ice
one?
Cube
Or is that the
said,
fake
you
one?
goddamn right.
Hey, real quick though, Jess, man, y'all fried turkey up there?
I have turkey. I eat turkey sometimes, but not fried turkey. If I have turkey, it's mainly because it's low in calories, and so I'd rather not fry it. No.
You never
If
had
I
fried
fry
turkey?
it, it's lightly fried in olive oil.
No, like here we don't fry turkey like we fry chicken. Well, I guess it'd be the same thing, but it'd be the whole turkey though. We drop the whole turkey and fry it. And trust me,
Oh no.
it's a whole another experience. You definitely gotta. That's some American shit.
It tastes really
Turkey
good.
Get out of there, man. Next thing get out of there, man. Next thing you know, they be saying she's not from the United States. She's from overseas.
But she is though. But you know, they don't have Thanksgiving and stuff like that.
I already knew she was from overseas. That was just a joke. Get out of there, bruh. No, they ain't frying no goddamn.
Oh my god,
bro!
Hold on though.
Listen, who you
Everybody,
asking? They still can't even say what they put in the devil egg.
I told
The hell out of here.
Careful.
Yo, is that
How
the
the hell
real
they gonna
Sugar
fry
Shay in the
turkey?
chat, yo?
I blame this, bro. Benny. I blame
Good
this
though.
all on you, bro.
I ain't know. I went to go piss. The headphones fell, and I came back thinking y'all was talking about the same shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But look though, hey, everybody let Jessica know how fucking good fried turkey is though. Even though I don't even eat meat.
I don't eat fried
Let
turkey.
her.
I eat baked turkey.
But have you ever had
Turkey
real
before, and it
fried
was really
turkey
good.
in a big ass bin? I'm talking about where they drop
It's
the whole
good, Jessica. It's good.
Man,
It tastes like
that
that.
shit
The
wow.
turkey tastes like it's been battered, like fried chicken. But it's the turkey. You dress it, you season it, you put garlic plugs in it if you want, marinate it overnight if you want, and you drop it in the turkey fryer. The skin on it is crispy and it's delicious.
And it's moist. That shit ain't even dry. Like you'll bake some turkey and it be dry. When you fry it, it ain't no dryness in it. It's a whole nother experience. Whole nother experience.
Yeah.
Just stand back before you drop that turkey in there. If you drop it in there too damn fast, that motherfucking turkey fryer will blow up on your ass.
Yeah. Jessica, can you cook pepper soup? Pepper soup? No?
No, I don't like spicy food. I don't like food
You don't like
that's too
spicy?
hot.
What about
There are
my
a few. What?
I said, what about my?
I don't know what my is. You mean moi moi?
You know what you don't know what my
my. He talking about my dolphin.
Yeah,
yeah.
Moi moi.
MAUI.
I don't really like it. You know, I don't like the texture.
Ankara? Bean cake?
No.
Okay, all right, okay.
Calamari.
On Google.
Let's see. Well, Puff Puff.
Yeah, I can make puff puff. Do you know what I like? I like puff puff batter. Like I'd actually eat the batter.
Oh, that's unhealthy. Why would you do
It's got
that?
a flavor to it
That's
that I
unhealthy.
like.
Okay.
Hey y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna come out so y'all can go ahead and talk. But I enjoyed y'all company. Hopefully y'all enjoyed mine. Sometimes I could be overbearing, but this is just the way that I talk, man. I just don't like a bunch of dumb shit, cause But I'm gonna listen to y'all in the backdrop. Much love to y'all. My dude that sent me put the link in the back chat. I think I copied it, and I hope it lead me to your channel. If it does, I'm gonna sub to you and check out your first stream you put up out there, brother, because you cracked me up all the time. But much love to you, brothers. Ain't no hate. Ain't no hate to you, Jessica, and all like that. But again, don't be doing no research, but you need to tell me what you put in your deviled eggs. And you Negroes too know how to devil an egg. At least you can survive. I'm out.
All right, bro.
Peace, Gemini, man.
Wow. That was wow. That dude was funny. He was hilarious.
He was.
Yeah, that conversation took it out of me.
Serious about double eggs, like too much.
All right, Kuda, come back.
Kuda's making deviled eggs right now.
Bro, don't mention deviled eggs, bro. Jessica. Because soon you go hop back on, and he'll start going on like in entire rant about deviled eggs again. Come on now, stop it.
Hey, so Jess, y'all don't got no barbecue scene up there? Like y'all don't cook out on grills and shit like that?
Yeah, they do, but do you know what? I don't know about there, but over here, really, it's the guys that barbecue more. That's what the guys do.
That's like how it is here, but is the barbecue scene like? Is it? I know it ain't like America, but like how y'all barbecue? Like what do you consider barbecue there?
Barbecue all different sorts of things. You barbecue chicken, ribs, sausages, like beef skewers, just all different types of meat, even fish and stuff. You wrap it up in like a foil parcel and you barbecue it. What I like is fasting's not here, but there's this Congolese meat. It's called taba. It's like suya, but it's better. The flavor is like a lot nicer. And to me, suya is quite tough.
What animal is
it's
it?
beef. It's beef.
Oh,
it's beef. Yeah, and it's called taba. Like, I can, but I don't like soya. One, it's too spicy, and two, it's too tough. I don't really like. That's one thing that put me off Nigerian food.
Suya is like shish kebab.
No, but is it bull or is it still beef? Because I've had bull before.
It's beef.
It's beef, but it's really hard. Like it's hard. It's like chewy almost.
That's how bull is, though. Bull like that, though.
No, but it's just the way that they cook it. They prefer tough meat. Like I don't know about how it is.
Yeah, this is all just his life side.
No, like when we had chicken and meats and stuff growing up, right? They purposely get boiler chicken, and boiler chicken is like the toughest chicken around. So it's like really hard and really chewy, and I don't know. I just didn't take to it. So it was nice. It was
spicy. So I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And so it put me off a lot of things. So it was refreshing when I tried like Caribbean food, and their meat is so tender. And and it just basically like falls apart. That was like, I prefer Caribbean food in that sense over, say, Nigerian food. But I haven't tasted too much like African food in general, so I don't know how it is in other countries. And I can just talk from my experience. I don't know if like all of Nigeria is like that, but whenever I went to parties, the food that we had at home, all of it was just that tough meat, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know why they like it, but
tough meat's good. Tough meat.
No, it's like it's all chewy. Like you can sit there and chew a piece of meat for 5 minutes. It's like, ugh, yeah, it's not my thing.
Yeah,
especially like steak. You wouldn't want to eat steak and it's like all like tough like that. Like,
exactly. That's why I like my steak medium rare, because it's tender. The flavors are just so much nicer. When you overcook food like that, it ruins it. And that's why you have to overcompensate with all of those spices and just extra flavors, because you've ruined the meat to begin with. And so it's almost like you're trying to fix it down the line.
We ruined the meat?
Yeah, you ruin the meat. When you overcook, like with beef, when you cook it too much, you're ruining it. It's either you have to do it one of two ways, right? So either you're going to cook it very briefly and have your meat sort of medium rare, or if you do have it well done, you need to cook it for a really, really long time and let those flavors completely marinate into the meat, like with Caribbean food.
Like
there's no in between. There's no in between. So like when you take a piece of steak and you cook it for, like 7 minutes either side, it's ruined.
That Italian side of Jessica is like coming in.
Listen, Italian food is some of the best food in the world. So even when I'm sitting there and I'm saying like, listen, you don't need a lot of flavors, and you guys are like, oh, that sounds bland, that sounds this, that, the other. Like, actually just try it and see for yourself. And it's going to be like, you're actually going to enjoy it.
Wow.
It's different. When you compare it to English food, like actual English food, there is no flavor. There's no flavor at all. So just say they're cooking chicken, for example, they'd put it straight in the oven and just cook it literally just like that. Yeah, and it's disgusting. They'd cook it just like that, and then they'd put some potatoes and gravy with it, and the flavor comes from the gravy. So it's not bland like that. That's bland food. Like the food I cook, it still has flavor, but it's not just overpowering. Where you're having like
the
how
way you're
many
describing
grams
it, Jessica, sounds bland. Like I'm like, whoa.
You have to try it. Go on holiday to Italy and try the food there, and then come back and say what you think.
Wait, so have you been to Italy before?
Yeah, I've been to Italy lots of times. It's known as some of the best food in the world for a reason.
On what aspect? Sausages or pasta? Because that's all, I mean, ain't that what literally it all stem around? Whether it's just pasta and sauce, or is it sausages and shit?
I don't eat pork. Not really.
So what are you saying out Italy is good food besides pasta?
It's just the flavors. It's not just pasta, because pasta made it sort of like worldwide, so it's something that everybody incorporates into their food now, and they just jazz it up to sort of the area that they live in. So you have like curried pasta in India, you have I don't know how they cook it in America, but I know you guys tailor it to your own tastes.
Well,
but
what
it went
do you
worldwide.
enjoy? What do you enjoy in Italy though?
I enjoy everything really. I enjoy the meat there. So I don't really eat meat much here, but I enjoy the meat there because I'm just talking about the flavors. The flavors are just so simple and delicate yet nice.
Are you talking about the flavor of the meat?
Finally, cool. You're finally back. God damn.
You can
about
taste. Oh, where'd KC go?
My presence overwhelmed him. He had to fall off.
Oh, you left us, Kuda.
Are you talking about
meat?
You
left us with Gemini.
Are you talking about
cool,
meat?
Though. He was actually funny though.
Shout out to Gemini, man. Shout out to Gemini.
Yo, Kuda, did you clip all that, bro?
But he's right though. If you can't cook a raw egg, you ain't shit.
Hey, look, I'm telling that nigga, fuck them doubled eggs. That's the first motherfucking thing I want to say. That's the reason why a lot of niggas' daddies are dead. Eat that fucking slave shit. Fuck them doubled eggs.
Oh my shit, man.
And look,
Mode one.
Oh my shit, man.
Come on. And for the record, I've never told men, suggested, or even insinuated that men should go back and say Keisha from the block. I've never said no bullshit like that. I put that on my wife to say that.
If you want wholesome, non-monogamous,
I'm gonna be right back.
Mode 1 eggs, you go to Whole Foods. Have your eggs ever been wholesome pretenders, Jessica?
Yo, how do you?
Has your eggs ever been wholesome pretenders?
What?
No, she said she gonna be right back. She said she's gonna be right back.
Jessica, oh, she left?
Not yet. She said she gonna be right back.
All right.
Yeah, he's right about the deviled eggs though. You gotta get
if a woman can't cook deviled eggs, she ain't shit.
She definitely ain't shit.
That's funny.
I guess I ain't shit. Even though
we know that.
Don't you cut the egg in half? You take the yolk out. You put a little bit of mayonnaise, some paprika, and some pepper, and you put the yolk back in.
It's not that hard, dog. But,
but
you'll find.
I can make it if I
not.
do it.
I end up cooking more than all the women that I've ever been with. Like I know how to make jerk chicken, curry chicken, popcorn shrimp, coconut shrimp. It's just so much shit. Shit, don't even get me started with Italian, just regular shit, American cuisine.
Ethiopian food?
Yeah, I know how to make Ethiopian food also.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Before I stopped eating meat, man, I had my lemon pepper baked chicken down to
lemon pepper. Oh yeah, man.
Lemon pepper
don't get me started on. Don't get me started on salmon.
Lemon pepper wings. Oh my god.
Don't get me started on salmon and tilapia, fucking cod,
all that stuff.
Sway.
I made some jerk salmon the other day. It was bomb.
Yeah,
I gotta try. I had jerk. I mean, I never tried. I can make. I mean, I never tried jerk salmon.
It's
but
great,
the way
man.
I would make it will be bomb as hell. I would cook the salmon, and then the salmon will be half cooked, and then I'll probably jerk it then. And then
I kind of season mine inside with
yeah. Y'all don't gotta do nothing for real. If y'all want to know, if y'all really want to learn how to cook salmon, go get you a toaster oven. They're gold. They're way more gold than microwaves. Go get you a toaster. Go get you a toaster oven. Get you a nice cut of salmon. Put a little bit of oil. Get some foil. Put a little bit of oil in the foil, and put your seasonings on the bottom. Lay that slab of salmon on top of it, and then season it on top, and then fold it up. Put it in the toaster oven for like about 35 to 40 minutes, and then thank me later.
I had did it on a toaster oven before because I was dating this guy, and he was living in like an efficiency, so he didn't really have a kitchen.
Okay.
And I had made some salmon on a toaster oven, and I did like 15 minutes on each side, and it came out bomb. And then I made, the little potatoes. I cut them up and I seasoned them. It was really good.
Oh yeah. That shit is a shit.
But cooking doesn't have that much science. Like if you know how to season, you could cook. Like
cooking is like babysitting. Cooking is really just preparation. Knowing what you're doing, and then after you just put that shit on an open fire or just on any type of fire, you just pay attention to it and watch.
Control your temperature and stuff like that. It's not that hard.
I could cook everything, but one thing I can't cook for real, and I ain't gonna lie, but fuck it, we cut them up anyway, is pancakes. I'm not even gonna lie. My pancakes are like your first relationship. It's fucked up. When I go to flip it, they break up. When I go to flip it, they break up. Yeah. I mean, girls try to teach me 24/7. Like girls be like, okay, you got to make sure you get all the lumps out of it. I'm like, okay, I tried that. Then I go to flip it, the shit breaks, and I'm like, fuck it.
And your temperature can't be too high either, because then it's not gonna cook in the middle. Like it's gonna be
Okay, see, pancakes do too much. We're cutting it up anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll take the pancake bits. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Nah, but pancakes is not that hard, like, to me.
Oh,
They not that hard, but it's a science to it though, and you
It is
got to
a
do it
science to it.
frequently.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
got to
I'm.
do it frequently to
I
be
don't
able
think
to
I'm
get it
patient
right.
enough to cook pancakes.
When I was growing up, I used to cut a lot of school, and we used to hang out at my house, and that's all I used to make was pancakes.
Lacey,
So
are
I
you
literally
a
perfected.
latchkey kid? Are you a latchkey kid or you're a millennial? You strike me as a millennial.
Well, I'm 26, so I don't know all those.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
shit, you're young.
a millennial.
She's a late millennial.
Yeah, she's a late millennial. She was
Yeah.
born probably like 94 or 93.
Hey, do New York got a bunch of latchkey? I feel like latchkey all Maryland for real. I don't know too many latchkey
No,
motherfuckers.
latchkeys are Gen Xers for the most part.
Latchkey, what?
Can y'all
Yeah.
break that stuff down for me? Because I don't really understand what latchkey is and all of that.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
wait.
latchkeys were from the Gen X era, where a lot of the baby boomers, their parents basically were at work 24/7, so they're the kids that they would have to feed themselves damn near, or a lot of
Yeah.
times when they wake up, their parents would have been gone to work, so they're the kids that's like, okay, do I want to go to school today or do I want to stay at home? And
home by myself
when they
without
come
a
home
stepmom.
early, by the time they get home, their parents still at work. So
Or
they
they
would
the
have to,
motherfuckers that was at home school kids.
they were just at
Or
home.
they was at the
Some
old they
millennials,
was the kids.
some millennials were latchkey, but like by the time 95 hit, everybody was in school damn near.
Because my mom was a single mom, so I was always by myself. So I had a lot of freedom, like, you know what I mean. So
Okay.
yeah, I was
Are you an
always
only
by
child?
myself. Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so like, have y'all ever
I'm back.
met somebody who was homeschooled? Like they was
Yeah, I knew
homeschooled they
somebody who
whole
was
high
home.
school.
I knew somebody who was homeschooled, and they actually could they could actually get along with like people that went to school and stuff like that, which is kind of weird. But they were a little bit socially awkward, but they were
Exactly.
yeah.
You just need to make sure they have enough social interaction outside of the house. So usually kids get that from school, but as long as they're still seeing their friends, family, all of that stuff, they can be just as socially interacted as everybody else.
Yeah.
No, most of the latchkey kids got other latchkey kids that they cool with, because they still do little trips and shit like that, or little outings and shit. But it's still like a group. It's almost like private school. It's like it's private school, but it's not though.
YouTube definitely snatched that live. So I'm gonna make sure everybody that I can't even see who donated on the last live. I don't know what's going on. If you donated on the last live, I gotta hit you up, because make sure y'all get your money back, because they took that shit. I don't know what's going on. They took that whole
But a lot of
live.
people lately.
Huh?
I say YouTube be playing with y'all, a lot of people lately, like with y'all
Man,
money and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they playing with, but they definitely been playing with me, man. They took everything. That whole live stream is gone, yo. I don't know if it'll be up later on, but you know.
Dang.
Oh,
well,
man.
after knowing the definition of latchkey, I think I was also a latchkey kid.
I mean, a lot of kids come home and their parents not home. They get home from work.
I thought that was normal.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You have a kid and you working and you get off at 10. I mean, that's not hard. You at work.
That was normal, especially because most people work a 9 to 5, right?
Yeah,
and
you work in the
elementary
afternoon.
schools get out at
You know, it's funny.
3:30.
9 to 5s are overrated. A lot of people don't work a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is just an hour slot. 9 to 5 is just a fancy term that you work 8 hours.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of people work from 2 to 10. A lot of people do from 12 to 8.
11
a lot
to
of people
7.
do
I've seen that
11.
too.
Yeah, 11 to 7. You know what I'm saying?
7 to 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's just a fancy word for 8-hour job. Depending though.
Somebody say like, I'm going to work at 9.
Yeah, actually 9 to 5 is actually good hours, because by the time you get home, at least you got a little bit of daytime left. You can go shopping after work.
It's not. It's
It
actually
is.
not. No,
It
it's
is.
not. Because you wake up mad early inside the morning. and then you barely.
I mean, that's the only bad part. But you wake up around 12 o'clock, so even at work, you wake up. It's like about 12 o'clock. After you get your coffee and shit, you woke and shit like
I don't
that.
see not. Nah, I don't like not like a 9 to 5 job. I don't see that shit.
Pumping Dump, what's good, bro?
Mid shifts.
Shit, man, I'm up here cooking shit. Y'all talking about food. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm getting down on.
Yeah, nine to 5 is terrible.
Oh, Pumping Up done killed him a whole cow this morning.
So check this out. This motherfucking steak, right?
God damn. What you about to put on top of that? What you about to do with that? Oh man.
Well, all right. So like this is a motherfucking electric grill. So I got the steaks, the little.
You got both pilots lit?
No. This electric grill. It's one of them.
Oh,
you plug it in and shit.
Oh, that's what's up. Oh,
yeah. So I got the steaks on there. I got the greens over here with the turkey tails in it, right? The turkey meat. And then I got some macaroni that I made last night in the refrigerator. I'm up and cooking this shit. I'm finna have this shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. That sounds about right. What you putting that on? What you putting on that, man?
I'm putting seasoning salt and then regular salt.
Right.
Motherfucking garlic powder.
Okay. We got the sodium.
Just talking about.
We got the sodium.
Yeah,
we got the sodium popping.
He had no problem. He had no problem telling you that either. He says.
He said, "I got the seasoned salt.
No
I got the regular salt. I got the garlic powder."
Yeah, we got the sodium popping right here.
Shit, hell yeah, shit, man. That shit gotta taste like something, or else I can't do it. Fuck that.
Yeah, let me just say something. Mediterraneans, Italians live longer. Like they're some of the longest living people in the world, along with the Japanese. So
they say
your diet does mean a lot.
I mean, you know, hey,
you got some dreads out here that live long too, though.
They're healthy. They'll be like 100 years old, and they're still walking around every day.
Just as long as I live to be 70, I'm cool. Shit, fuck it. Just give me 70, and I'm all right.
No, I'm trying to reach 80, 83, 85. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but do you know what? Most people don't want to get old because they think about how they're going to be like, old, frail, they can't move around. If you're like, you need to go there and see the people. They're 100 and they can do star jumps. They're healthy. Like they're actually enjoying their life in their old age.
So
they're still really healthy. If I was to cook a steak,
Pumping Up, like, yeah, that's nice and all, but these steaks about to be hitting.
No, it's like you can make steak, right? But you brush the steak with olive oil, add a bit of lemon to it, garlic, some rosemary, oregano.
Have you ever
add some black pepper?
Have you ever tasted delicacy?
And you're good.
Have you ever tasted A1 sauce?
Damn, my mama calling me early as hell.
No.
Oh my God. A1 sauce, you'll be like, oh.
Do you want to try some American food? I've said it before, but more like the southern food. I want to try gumbo. I love seafood. And then I see those big seafood.
So like New Orleans gumbo.
And I'm just like,
yeah, that New Orleans gumbo, and then they got some
Zatarain's.
They got some no homo with the sausages, man.
I'm a grill.
Hey, so look, I just want to remind everybody, man, the American. Hold on, real quick, Casey. I just want to remind everybody that the American Heart Association 3 years ago told everybody they should only be eating a handful of red meat a week. I just gotta remind everybody. Everybody always.
I gotta try 57.
Not supposed to be eating red meat. I ain't trying to be the health. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you gotta remember, man. That red meat sit in your fucking colon like it's a clogged fucking pipe in your house. You feel me? That shit not going nowhere. So
that shit slow you down, man. Especially after you detox, that shit slow you down, man. That red meat.
Hey, that red meat ain't going nowhere in your body. That shit sit there and decay inside your gut for months, for like 2 months. And you probably like, I don't believe that shit. And the whole time, this shit real. But just remember, you can research
true.
this
Yeah,
shit.
Shahrazad Ali showed you what happened with pork. Pork be, yeah.
It takes longer for your body to break it down.
Yeah, so it's cool for you to be eating all them animals, man. But just remember, man, do it in portions. They say 5, 4, 6 ounces of red meat. So that's just like one of them steaks that Pump and Dump about to eat, and that's like a hamburger a week. But everybody forget they eat red meat every damn day though.
Just
They eat
about.
some form of processed cold cuts or whatever. They said all of that shit is bad. They told y'all all of this shit is carcinogenic 3 years ago. They're not gonna keep telling you it every year, but they told you it 3 years ago. You can look it up the way it's like, look, this shit is cancerous. Period.
You about to make me
You
feel
feel what I'm
bad
saying?
about
So you could
this burger I'm about
no
to
no
eat
no no
later
no.
on
But I
today.
had no
I'm
no.
still
But
gonna eat that
I
burger,
had
man. I'm
I
gonna
had
feel bad,
I had.
y'all. I'm still
I
gonna eat that
know
burger, and
I
I'm gonna feel
know
bad, man.
I know. I
I just
know,
eat
but I
it.
had to throw it out there because everybody forget those. So I just had to be the reminder that trust me, man. It's summertime. I be around the barbecues, all that. You know what I'm saying? That's like, damn, man, that shit smell good in a bitch. But it's like, man, I'm not fucking with it, man. I ain't ate no red, man. The last steak I ate, which was a rare steak, was like 7 years ago. You feel me? I almost made a mistake 2 years ago with eating some wings, man. I was this close to eating some wings, man. You feel me? But
Mistake.
it's just to the point of where I'm in a whole nother space. But
you almost made a
Are you a
mistake.
vegetarian?
A mistake.
I
Steak.
mean, I still eat fish. No, I still
With a
eat.
pond.
No, hey, you know how I be the
So
little
you're
chicks in the bar
pescatarian.
that yeah. You know the little chicks that be in the bar that be giving you free shots and shit. It be like, whatever new drink out or whatever. So I'm up there talking to her, and I was literally there to buy some wings, dog. So we get to talking. We get to talking, boo boo boo. So the whole time, I'm like, man, I'm about to get some wings. I ain't ate no fucking chicken in like 2 years. She get to talk. It was her, nigga. It was her. She was like, nah, nigga, don't eat, don't do that. And I'm like, why? She like, man, for one, this shit gonna fuck your stomach up. And she like, for two, you been on a path to where it's like, why fuck that shit up? You ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing. And I thought to
That's
myself,
right.
I say, damn, oh, what's up? Hey,
It-
Mello, what's
it's
up,
like when a
nigga?
person quit. It's like when a person quits smoking, and for whatever reason, because
Real.
they're around a new group of friends, they start, they start
Smoking is
smoking
bad
again.
for
So
you.
yeah, don't go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and meat, too much meat is as well.
Yeah,
Now
I've
there are
heard about that too,
aspects
but I
of
don't.
nutrition that, like for instance, the B12 value is quite the negotiator, right? There's a lot of the B12 vitamin that is very it's a negotiator. But however, just because it's nutrient dense, beef, I should say, nutrient dense in B12, that doesn't mean that you can't acquire it from other sources. For those who are interested in exploring um, vegan and vegetarian uh, cuisine, don't forget there's this product by Bragg's called nutritional yeast. And if you read the label, it will give you the percentage of vitamins and minerals that it provides. So you can add it to soups. You can even sprinkle it on salads. Those who are interested in a vegetarian lifestyle in the interest of better health, you can do it. I encourage that. I came up here to ask Kuda what happened to the previous live stream, what was going on. I guess he dropped off to allow room on the panel. Do you guys know what happened to the previous live stream? What was it about?
It got taken down. He was basically playing this game where it's almost like a movie, but you decide the direction that the movie goes in. So at certain points in the movie, it will stop and it will tell you to make a decision. So it's like, do you want to go with them or do you want to go the other way? And then you choose. Depending on what you choose, the story takes a different turn.
Okay. Thanks, Jessica, for explaining that. I have another question. Was it um exotic? Is that would, because that sounds harmless enough. So why would they I need more. Well, it was so it's a mystery.
Yeah.
Was there hate speech?
No.
With like copyrights or something. You know, YouTube is very like strict about certain images and stuff like that. So it probably was that. That's what I'm guessing.
Well, Kuda is very accommodating when it comes to engaging with his audience, and hopefully he'll take the time it takes to because I want to see what all the hoopla is about. Like, what do you mean? Because the last time something got taken down was I think it was music, and so I was wondering. I thought when he made that statement that it was attributed to music, copyright for music. So there was really no music being playing. There was nothing perverse going on, and there was no hate speech. It's I guess he'll figure it out. But anyway, it's good chatting with you guys. This has been a very interesting morning. Hearing everybody on a Sunday just chilling with each other and sharing different ideas. Just glad to. What is that? Somebody's the guy that was showing it. He getting down in the background or something. Somebody is got their mic on. But anyway, I'm just happy to reunite with the panel for a brief moment. And I was just checking in on the well-being of the situation about his previous live stream because you know he doesn't. I can imagine he doesn't like that. So whoever's fucking with him, I hope that they stop it. You know, I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was about. I thought it was music because Kuda, you know, I'm here for the music, to be honest with you. And I thought he found a way to get around the music copyright. So it wasn't about the music, right?
No, what Jessica explained, it didn't sound like it was about music.
It was about the upload itself.
Yeah, it was probably whatever he like the image of the movie thing that he played. Maybe we never know because you know YouTube has so many like weird rules and stuff like that. So
he played a movie without or a movie / video game without permission without commentary within the prescribed time frame or something like that.
Hey,
because sometimes if you get I'm sorry, Benny.
Mello, what's up?
Go ahead, Benny. You got it.
My bad. I was just gonna say that either it's that or it's the fact that shit's some new shit and a motherfucker flagged the shit out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a new experience. Like anytime you have an experience like that, because most of the time they want single motherfuckers to be having their own experience. When you brought in a whole group of folk, you know, it's just some new social shit. The way if that's the case, they really took it down that quick. They like, oh nah, we can't have this shit right here because it's like a interact. It's like you going to the movie theater and you being able to have a group interaction with this shit. So it's just more connectedness with it. So
it was like that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
I
missed it. I wanted
that sounds
exactly.
awesome.
That's exactly. I was like, damn, I wish I'd have woke my ass up earlier. I'd have been in on that shit too.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Maybe it was the company. You know, there are like, for instance, Prince, right? You can't play his stuff no matter what. And then there are other artists where you can't play it no matter what. There are some songs that you can play for 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to give commentary so that it won't be a violation. I don't know, but that sounds like a really ingenious effort. I hope it gets corrected. That sounds great. Because the audience does want to participate.
Well, we've got four ladies on the panel. Hi, Sugar Shay.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, salutations. Nice to meet you.
Oh Lord.
You guys are outnumbered.
Is this gonna be the speed dating live stream where you bring all like the ladies on and then dudes just come on? Or no?
Hey, as long as we don't get to talking about relationships, man, we keep it gully. You feel me? I don't mind hearing what people
Word.
got to say.
I'm with it. I'm
So
getting
it's
to
looking
the
at the
point where I
topic.
don't want to talk about politics anymore.
Well, can I say I enjoy the conversation about devil eggs? I came in on a devil eggs rant, and that started my morning off very well. I like what everybody had to say. I think we should. Well, I don't. This is not my panel. This is my first time coming on here, so I want to say salute to the host, DJ Cootie. This is my first time, actually learning about you through Bullet Scotty show. So I really do like what you have to offer. I think that this is like kind of like the new wave as far as people being on conference calls and sharing, their ideas and stuff like that. And I really like that. So first off, I want to thank you for even allowing me to come up here and speak amongst your panel. Thank you.
And I come back for a minute.
I don't know where he
you
went.
You can drop me to the back.
Yeah, I find Kuda to be very welcoming and open-minded, however focused on his mission. It's a delicate balance. It's quite a tightrope that he walks. It takes a hell of a juggler to do what he does in terms of welcoming different people with vast backgrounds and personalities. At the same time, no one is confused about his mission. So yeah, he's a gracious host. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sugar Shay, whereabouts in America are you from?
Somebody's talking in the background.
He sound like he on an African Boost mobile headset. Like, what's really good? I'm in Connecticut.
All I heard was Mella. All I heard was Mella. Yeah.
Connecticut. What kind of food do you guys cook there?
Everything.
Where is Connecticut? Is that like south,
Northeast,
west,
northeast,
north? Okay.
northeast.
It's above
It's New England.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's close to New York.
I get that all the time too.
Yeah.
I know Jessica's not from America, so usually when I say Connecticut, people they automatically think like Cincinnati, Ohio, or something like that. But it's like right next to New York. It's that tri-state area: New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Connecticut, somewhere right in the middle. So we eat everything. We have.
That's where My Wife and Kids was set, wasn't it?
I don't know.
So My Wife and Kids in Connectictit.
Sure?
Yeah, Stanford, Connecticut.
Oh yeah. Well then, yes.
Yeah.
If it was
Is it?
Stanford,
Is that Connecticut? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So we eat everything here. I really like the topic as far as food. I'm a big advocate that food is underrated and overrated at some type of level because Americans, we do over salt our foods. Like we eat foods totally wrong. First of all, our food is mad big. Like it's not like the same if you go to like Barbados or Jamaica or someplace like that. Even our fruits are bigger. Like everything is pumped with hormones. So with that said, you have to eat things in moderation. Now, I did respect the fact that y'all said, red meat isn't really the way to go. And reason being is because if you eat a hamburger, like real talk, you eat a hamburger, it takes your body 7 days to digest that meat in your system. Yeah. So you have dead carcass in your body for at least 7 days before it's fully metastasized and pushed through your body. So you got to think about the stuff that you're putting in there. And I don't know, like, I just think that we should get back into holistic eating. Like we should just be more focused on our health so we can live and have longevity. And devil eggs, I agree. It's a science to it. Cooking is a science. So you have to know like your measurements, your portions versus the amount of like salt intake. It is a science to it. So
yeah, definitely.
Do you know what? This sounds bad, but I'm literally eating a McDonald's cheeseburger right now, and it tastes so good because of coronavirus.
What?
What's going on, y'all? I'm back.
Right?
My bad, y'all.
It's finally open again.
Hold on, we talking about all this. we talking about all this cooking, and you over there eating a McMuffin.
Can you have an avocado?
Oh,
I'm literally eating a
McDonald's.
McDonald's
Are you
cheeseburger.
allergic to avocados, Jessica? Jessica, are you allergic to avocados?
Did you Uber Eats that?
Come on
Because
now.
when did you sneak off and get that?
You could have got an avocado.
I got it on Uber Eats.
I told you. I just said, did you Uber
Earlier
Eats that?
on,
Because I was like, you snuck off and got that.
Earlier on in the chat, someone said Uber Eats, and I was like, I wonder if McDonald's is back up because I heard that it was
I was
opening
thinking
again.
about
So I checked and it was there. I was like, okay, I want a cheeseburger.
McDonald's has been back.
What's in your
It tastes so
refrigerator?
good. Not McDonald's.
I haven't had McDonald's in a long time.
Shout out to Sugar Shay. Welcome to the third shift.
Our McDonald's is a lot simpler than your guys' is.
Nah,
so our
I'm talking
meat,
about the bread.
Casey,
the bread
go and
is
look
the
at it,
same.
right? Go and look at the
bread.
ingredients list in our cheeseburger versus your cheeseburger. In our cheeseburger, we have 3 ingredients. In yours, you have like 20. There's all these additives and flavors and colorings and all sorts. So our food tastes a lot different.
When I was in
honestly.
Then she wants to
No, it is different. Their McDonald's over there is a bit bland.
The bread is
McDonald's in
bad
Amsterdam
for
was
you.
like the best one.
The
that I've,
cheese is bad. Maybe the meat is okay. I don't know, but the cheese and the bread.
Fast food is like fake.
Yeah,
it's fake. A lot of fast food is fake.
Across the world, the cheese and the bread the same. It's not
Not the same, Mela. We have very different food laws. So where in America you're allowed a lot of these carcinogenic yeah, I think I said it right.
The
Products in your food.
Carcinogenic.
Over here, carcinogenic.
If you can't even pronounce
over
it,
here,
you don't know what you're talking about.
No, she
the
knows
bread
what she's talking about.
that McDonald's, the bread that McDonald's uses.
Why can't we ever get along? God damn.
I'm talking from love. I'm talking from love.
They source it from different places. They don't source it from the same place.
Go ahead. Enjoy your McDonald's, sweetheart. Go ahead.
I'm enjoying it. Don't worry.
I like French fries.
I did like.
I like McDonald's.
I like McGriddles. McGriddles are dope.
McGriddles are good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should eat McDonald's like sporadically. I don't promote it.
They are using industrial oils. They are using industrial oils.
I stopped eating
What do you all don't get about that?
I don't really eat too much.
I stopped eating McDonald's like
I don't eat too much fast food. Like if I eat McDonald's right now, I'll probably get sick.
Yeah, you gotta wing yourself off that. Like I had went vegan for a while, right? And when I was trying to
do it, I tried.
It's hard. It's a lifestyle. You can't play with vegan because your whole body changes. You even get different. Like
that oil is gonna mess you guys up.
Listen, McDonald's, y'all need to cut that shit out. McDonald's is like it's like once in a while. I'm not gonna knock McDonald's. Well, I am gonna knock McDonald's.
Well, Lacey, she eats rib salads. You ever had a rib salad? Let me stop playing with Lacey.
Before once in my life.
Lacey gonna come with my. Lacey gonna come with my ass one day.
It's okay. They be coming at me because one time I had some rice and beans and some rib and salad. So now everything is rib salad.
Rib salad. That defeats the whole purpose.
Was it one bowl thing or
no?
What are they saying?
I had rice with beans and some rib and some salad on the side. So that day it just like I forgot who was it that started it. They took the joke to a whole.
No, it was C-Sit. It was you was on here with C-Sit and Casey. And C-Sit was like,
no.
Casey was
at least you're not defensive. At least you're not a defensive person.
Oh no, not at all. I'm a jokester.
Lacey's a good sport. So Sugar, I don't know if you noticed. All right, so the side that I'm in right now, we're in a sector called the Manosphere, okay? And this is like a rough sector. We be talking about some crazy. Lacey knows. Lacey done heard some of my stuff is crazy. We be talking about some crazy shit, but the shit that we talk about is really on point. And it's like you got to kind of have tough skin here, but we do enjoy pushback too. But definitely, it's all in good spirit, you know.
No doubt. I'm with it. I'm new to these. Well, not really new to these YouTube streets. A lot of you guys probably don't know who I am. I came from previous platform, co-host Star in the Morning. So we about that monkey shit. You know what I'm saying? So as long as y'all don't take it, as long as y'all don't take it seriously, I'm good. I'm with it.
Yeah, we talk about everything though, like even like Black Lives Matter, like it's that's Black Lives Matter is BS. So,
you mean Gay Lives Matter? Oops, sorry.
Oh, see, all right, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're gonna fit right in. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you're gonna fit right in. Damn. You know what? At least I
Very
ain't the only
quick
one.
with it. Very quick with
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's important to be quick with it.
Hold
That's
on,
for
y'all.
sure.
1 second. I'm gonna introduce another young lady here. You guys welcome her in. I'll drop back 1 second, y'all.
Welcome in advance.
Hi.
Salutation. Hey, salutations, young lady.
What's up? Oh, your son? Yeah, your son. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Alicia.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna let Pump and Dump back in. He probably done with his steak. So 1 second.
What's up? What's up?
To his credit.
I'm done with. Hey, check out them steaks. I'm done with them steaks.
Yeah.
They
At least you grilled them. Yeah. You grilled them.
Yep, I grilled.
That's good.
I got the multicolored peppers grilling.
That's important.
Greens and shit. And
that's important.
And I got some macaroni cheese in the refrigerator. But yeah, these steaks seasoned up though. They fine. So I'm just showing my motherfucking work, as the Mink Warrior would say. Just showing my shit.
Them steaks look hungry as shit. Them ain't steaks. Them steakums.
Yeah, well, like these like little mini. These like the ones that you'll have steak and eggs with. Really though, these like
he gonna make a nice sandwich in the middle of the night and everything.
Shit, I'm gonna eat that with these greens, man. These greens, fire. I put my foot in these greens.
The greens are what's gonna save you, brother. Now, so you got the smoked turkey tails in there, right?
Yep, there it is. Hold on, let me show you. There go the bone. You see that?
So you didn't have to put that much salt in the greens, did you?
I mean, I still added some salt in that motherfucker.
Oh, brother, come on, man. You already using the you already using the Umbrella Girl salt, and you put more. Stop it! Stop it!
Oh my god, bro!
Stop it!
Yo, he came up with all the salt.
Garlic powder.
Oh, I got that same seasoning. I got that same seasoning.
The garlic powder.
That same seasoning.
These unnamed sources and shit.
Hey,
you can't name the origin of that damn garlic, man. But you happy? That's all that matters. I'm
probably gonna be happy until I'm like 55 on high blood pressure medicine.
No. Make sure you keep your roughage as pure as possible, if you don't mind me saying so. Okay, because those greens are gonna help you process the beef. But if you drown it in sodium, it's just going to stick around longer than you might want it to. So just
and then
you look happy.
Oh hell yeah, I'm happy as hell. Shit.
That's good.
I got some what's the name? Some ginger lemon tea too, to kind of give it a healthy balance. Got to drink.
You're gonna need it.
Well, that's
now let me guess. Do you put sugar in it, don't you?
No. I just put I put ginger lemon tea. It already got like a flavor to it, so I just put that with the motherfucking this shit with the raw lemons and shit.
Thank God. Okay, God bless you.
What were you saying, Ricochet?
I was gonna say, you like seasonings, that same amount of you would be better. I don't like to say what you should do, but it probably would be better if you got like real garlic. That same amount of money that you put towards that seasonings that you got, if you got just a small clove of garlic, you could literally cut half a clove of garlic or go get you a nice little grater and use it in the same manner, and it'll taste better. Because you really don't know what, like, how much salt they putting in them seasoned salts, and
they use sawdust.
So
They
the
use
real garlic
sawdust.
is better than the garlic powder. The
Yeah,
real garlic.
this
The
right next
real
to them
thing is
peppers.
always better.
Right next to them
Always.
peppers, you could have just grated up a little bit of garlic and put it right there, let it saute for a minute, and then throw it on your meat. But that seasoning salt, you don't gotta use that.
If you read the label, whenever it says as a flowing agent, that means sawdust. Even that pre-cut sprinkled cheese that everybody's addicted to because they don't want to grate their own authentic cheese.
Oh yeah,
they use sawdust.
I love this shit. You talking about this Kobe Jack, this shredded Kraft cheese?
Yeah, they have to preserve the way it free flows out of the package, and so the FDA allows them to use things that are called natural flavors and other things that don't really reveal what they're doing. Because when you think about the word natural, do you realize how many things on the planet is actually natural? God damn it, a cockroach is natural. You know what I'm saying? They sweeping up all types of
I eat that motherfucker too. Shit.
With some A1 steak sauce, bro. Look,
shit, I will grill that motherfucking roach if it get my way.
Oh my god. Cockroach tartare.
Cockroach tartare.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Well,
Look,
shit, man, I'm gonna bounce out. I just want to show y'all my steaks and shit.
Enjoy your meal. It looks flavorful. Just drink lots of water. Okay, drink lots of lemon water. It's important.
All right.
Take those lemons.
I like your sound bite. I love that sound bite be playing. You know what I'm saying? Which one of y'all eating ass?
One.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah. I don't like it, but what can I do? It's his channel.
I mean, but now it's like now we got voice recognition now. You know, like when you hop on, it's like, oh yeah, that's the girl that said, that's the lady that said, which one of y'all eating ass? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was an interesting conversation that day. As a matter of fact, Platinum Elite asked, he said, Mella, what were you all talking about for him to catch that sound bite? And
we were talking about,
and the guys on the panel were discussing the promiscuity of young women and how things have evolved into, how men explore women's bodies a lot more deeply than they used to back in the day. Man. And then some of the brothers on the panel were denying it, but it didn't sound kind of kosher. It's like, no, some of them sound like they do it, but they just won't admit it. I said, no, which one of y'all niggas up here eating that?
Yeah, right.
It was kind of like that, but I just
but that's
no
true.
idea. I had no idea he was gonna capture that, and
make it sound like.
I even offered to buy it. I was like, how much is it gonna cost for me to please take that down, please?
No, that shit ain't going nowhere. We need that shit.
I said, I tried to bribe him. I was like, Kuda, please, because that just sounds so outland. That sounds so confident. No, it sounds like a woman that walked into a boys' club, kicked in the door and said, which one of you niggas up here eating that? That's what it sounds like. I climbed the treehouse. The little rascals kicked in the goddamn door talking about which one of you niggas.
But you know what? To kind of speak to that conversation, like a lot of the younger chicks, that's what they be on. They be on. I'm like, look, I ain't eating no ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you ain't my motherfucking wife. Motherfucker, I don't know what these young niggas, man, they doing anything. They doing it all. And then the chicks too. Shit, the chicks be tickling tanks with their tongue and shit.
I can't even imagine.
Tickling tanks.
I can't even imagine that level of fluid exchange. I mean, and there are people that I mean, it's true. What are you doing? You're exchanging
licking a dookie shoe,
germs and stuff like that. And I'm just I've come too far to be that goddamn dumb. Okay. I'm a mother of a successful son. I would hate to think he's doing anything like that. I'm not gonna ask him.
Can we please stop licking on a dookie shoot? Can we let the licking of the dookie shoot go? It's not cool. That ain't
Ever
healthy.
since old girl said eat the booty like groceries. I mean, ever since she said
was before
that shit.
Actually, no. Listen, it was Kevin Gates. He started it. This was back in like 2000 and like 14.
Oh yeah, he was a tank
real
tickling
niggas
motherfucker.
eat ass. That's like what like he. That's like.
But that should be between a man and a wife, not somebody you pick up at the damn strip club.
Yeah, but hold on. That he started
Everybody don't
a
wipe
wave basically. So now it's like everybody's doing it now.
Right, that shit done.
So yeah, that's how basically it started.
No.
Well, Kuda, look, once again, I've donated a lot of energy to your channel.
Kuda said tank ticklers.
Yeah, he got his laugh on. I'm glad everybody made Kuda laugh. He needed a second win. So Kuda, I'm glad you cheered up. I'm gonna drop off. You guys have a great, amazing Sunday. Much love and peace. Bye.
I'm gonna drop off too in a minute. All right, bye, Mello.
Oh, peace, Mella. Oh man, tank ticklers, man. Oh, shout out to Mella. Look, I'm gonna start making more sound clips. I just need to free up some space on this damn thing. I wish Rode would do something where I can pull it off this memory card. But yeah, if I do a sound bite of you, man, you're gonna be a star. Honestly, because I'm gonna put that shit in my mix.
Yo,
It's gonna be
soundbite
epic.
Gemini. He was.
I gotta get Gemini, man. You ain't shit if you can't cook a deviled egg. I gotta get that shit.
He was going off today.
But no, man, these millennial freaks are on some other shit. They are eating ass on the first date. They are eating. These millennial, even millennials, but these millennial chicks, they are eating ass on the first date and getting ghosted. That's the fucked up part.
Well, can I ask a question? Like, how do you progress to that? Is that like the foreplay part, or like, do you eat the ass?
With this generation, there is no foreplay.
Wait, what?
There is
the ass eating is foreplay.
All right, hold on. All right, sugar say, you're a millennial, right?
Yeah, kinda, something like that.
Late Gen X millennial.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You were born mid 80s, late 80s.
Mm-hmm. The late 80s. Yeah.
Okay.
You're a millennial then.
I'm 89. I'm 89. I'm like a mid millennial.
Yeah, that's
I'm a millennial. Okay.
Yeah, I'm mid, but you're probably like an early millennial.
I'm a mid late millennial. Oh,
so you're 89 too?
Mm-hmm. Well, closer to 89. I'm 85.
You can just say it,
I'm 85.
We don't judge. Okay, so you're 85. You're early millennial.
You're 85 years old?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm 85.
Yeah, she's like late Gen X, early millennial, but more millennial than Gen X.
She's not even Generation X, Kuda. She's
Gen X.
She's
She's early. No. All right, listen to me.
I was born in 1985, so I'm a millennial.
Millennial generation starts like 1980.
God damn it! Can 82. I speak? Shit. Okay. Can I speak? She still remembers values of Gen X. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? She still will carry some values of Gen X into the millennial age. Like early millennials to mid millennials, their thought pattern, their thought process is a tad bit different. So what I'm saying is that she still believes in things like communication, good communication. They wrote. She knows how to write in cursive.
Right.
Casey, do you know how to write in cursive?
Why?
Exactly. So
they did take that away. That's crazy though.
I do.
I can't believe they took that away. That hurts my heart.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that foreplay is
cursive
actually
was our hieroglyphics.
Yeah,
kind of
like Casey, what is foreplay to you? Watch this.
Oh my God.
Watch this.
No, don't put me on the spot.
I'm gonna show you how this shit is going. What is foreplay to you?
Foreplay to me? Oh, you talking KC?
Casey, what is foreplay to you?
Yeah, you're putting him on the spot. He doesn't want to talk about
But
it.
I want to know.
Putting them on the
I feel like
spot. They don't
Casey-
know.
I
They
wanna
don't
know.
know.
You gotta
I
tell
do
me.
know.
There is no foreplay. There is no foreplay. Okay, then tell me what foreplay is.
Foreplay is still really the same.
Foreplay can be anything. Okay, if you want the do you want like the actual definition of
Casey, no, and don't look it up. Don't Google it because I know y'all
No,
niggas
I
be
want
on
to
like
know.
5
I want to.
phones.
I want to
could
know
be-
like what would be
it could
your
be anything.
ideal foreplay
There
session?
there
Like
is
what would be
there-
the ideal foreplay session for you?
There is no foreplay.
There's
There
no
is no
foreplay.
foreplay. It just gets straight to it.
But eating ass is foreplay.
No,
Wouldn't
there
it
is
be?
foreplay.
No, it's not
There's
foreplay.
kissing,
All right. What it
rubbing,
is,
licking,
all right,
touching.
hold on.
Foreplay is
Hold
like
all that.
on. Y'all gotta listen.
All of that stuff is foreplay.
No,
If it's
none of
not
that.
actual intercourse, it's
No, none of that shit is foreplay. It's sex. Yeah, they're trying to.
That's not sex. That's
No, it's
foreplay.
bullshit. No, that's
That
not
comes
foreplay.
before
foreplay
the
is
sex.
like
No,
fingering
it's
and like
Kissing,
If it's
fingering.
yeah, come on now.
Real for
Kissing,
real.
touching.
No. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Foreplay is basically teasing before anything sexual actually happens. If you're already fingering a chick, that could be foreplay, but it's not. It's just finger fucking.
Who is redefining words again?
You let me explain, because Casey, you don't even know what foreplay is.
Yes, I do.
What?
Oh
All
my
right, then
God.
explain it. Watch
Foreplay
how
is
long this is gonna
anything,
take.
bro.
Watch how
The
long this is gonna
definition
take.
of foreplay
Watch
is
how
anything
long this
that's
is
not
gonna take.
sexual intercourse, bro.
What is foreplay?
So it could be head, it could be fingering, it could be
That is
kissing, it could be anything, bro.
head is oral sex is not foreplay. This is
Yes,
the
it
problem with
is.
niggas,
Okay,
man.
yes, it is.
That's
You do that
oral
before.
sex. Head
Okay.
is not foreplay. That's
Yes,
sex.
it
That is
is.
Kuda.
Foreplay
No,
is like
that's
putting
the-
fruit on
that's
her
the
body
real
and whipped cream and
The
shit.
definition of
Foreplay
foreplay is anything
is
that's not
all
sexual.
the sexual
millennials
activity
don't know
that
what the hell
comes
it is.
before sexual
No,
intercourse.
foreplay is sex. The head is sex.
No, you
It's
you
called
can't
oral.
you can't
It's
give
called
words a new
No, it's
definition,
not.
Kuda.
Oh my God. Oh
You're
my God.
changing up the
Oh my
definition. It's
God.
warming
You're
you up.
changing
You're
up the
changing up the definition, bro.
Oh my God. It's called oral sex.
That doesn't mean it's actual intercourse. Intercourse is different.
And
bro.
foreplay,
I gotta go.
Kuda.
Y'all are lost, man. Y'all are lost.
Foreplay is like groping,
Yes.
thigh humping,
Yes.
kissing, back massage.
That's what we
feet
just said,
rub,
Kuda.
No,
toe
you said
sucking.
head
No.
is
I
foreplay.
think we were giving multiple
Head
examples.
falls in that
No,
category as
Yeah, head
well.
falls in
not
the
all in
it
that
falls into the
Head,
category.
head is a sexual exchange. Oral sex.
Goddamn.
It's
But
oral
it's not
sex.
intercourse. You know what?
Listen,
You know what
It's
foreplay is?
intercourse with
Foreplay is
your
anything,
mouth.
Oh my
anything that's
God. All
sexual
right.
that's not
Listen,
intercourse.
You're entering
People
your
do both
listen. I'm
before.
gonna say this.
I'm
say this
going to
as
sleep,
quick as I
y'all.
can. You're entering your genitalia into someone's mouth. That's sex.
No, it's not. Okay.
Yes,
No.
it is.
It's no, it's
Your
it's a
anal,
form
your
of sex.
mouth,
That's
your
why it's called
vaginal,
oral
all
sex.
those are all
It's
sex.
informal. It's not.
But it's
okay.
not. It's not
Okay,
sexual
all right.
intercourse.
It is sex because you can pull up and pay somebody for it. It's sex, bro.
That's
You know what
sex.
I'm saying?
Pay
You
somebody
can pay
attention, go
someone for
fingers then. What are you
everything.
talking
Called
about?
oral sex. God damn.
No,
Listen.
it is KC. It's a form of sex, but it's not sexual intercourse.
Exactly.
However,
That's
foreplay
all. That's
is
all I'm
Man.
trying to actually tell
is
y'all, bro.
sexual activity.
It's not.
So
It's not
rubbing,
intercourse
kissing,
yet.
touching, groping, whatever you want to call it, all of that stuff is
show y'all
sexual
this plate in
activity.
the mouth.
Oh my God. All right.
It
I'm
falls
taking my
under the category of foreplay.
y'all, I don't got
If
time for this.
foreplay is
today.
anything that's not. Do you know what foreplay is? Like, I'll read off like the.
You don't know what foreplay is.
No definition.
You don't know what foreplay
foreplay.
is.
The
and
real
Mr.
definition of foreplay.
That looks good.
I'm gonna eat good. Come on.
That looks good as hell. I'll go right back to sleep after eating that shit. Look, y'all. I'm about to take my ass to sleep.
Bro, the
Y'all don't even know
definition.
what
No, wait,
foreplay is.
Kuda, wait. The
Y'all don't
definition
know
of
what foreplay
foreplay
is.
is
This is ridiculous. I'm not doing
anything
this
that
morning.
precedes intercourse. It's a sexual act that
This is
anything
the
that
Lord's.
that
This is the
precedes
Lord's.
intercourse.
This is the Lord's
That's the
day.
definition of
I'm
foreplay.
handing it
I'm
over.
right. I'm
I'm
right on
handing
this,
it over
bro.
to Jesus. I'm handing it over to Jesus. He's gonna work it out.
It's on Google. You can legit look it up right now, bro.
Googling foreplay. Stop it.
Bro, oh my God.
Stop it.
It came from the Oxford Dictionary. What are you talking about? Kuda.
Bro, you went to Google for foreplay. Stop it.
Bro, I did that so that you can understand the official definition of foreplay.
No.
That's
You
the
need to
official
understand the official
definition of foreplay.
definition. I don't need to understand.
Official that you're trying to
just said oral
trying
sex
to redefine words again. Stop
oral
doing
sex.
it. You keep trying to redefine the word.
I'm not redefining shit. You don't know what it is.
Yes, I do. Okay, bro.
sex.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Oral sex. That's not
It's
foreplay.
sexual activity.
It's sexual
It is
activity, but it's
foreplay.
not
No, it's
intercourse.
not.
Intercourse. So the
That's
definition
still
of foreplay is
Oh my God.
anything.
Oh
It's
my
any
goodness.
sexual act that's not
Archer,
intercourse.
can you please
It
clear this up before I
gets
go to
you
sleep?
warmed up.
I don't have the mental
It
fortitude.
gets you warmed up for
I
the
don't
actual
have the
thing,
mental
bro.
fortitude this morning.
Sex, like if we want to be
Oral sex
technical,
is sex. It's not
sex
foreplay.
is the act of sticking a penis into a vagina,
No, that's
right?
not. That's
That's
not.
what sex
No,
is.
that's
Yes,
not.
it is.
That's
That's what sex is, and
That's
that's why.
That's what intercourse
No,
is.
that's why
What are
oral
lesbians
sex
doing?
is
You're right.
prefixed with the word.
Stop,
That's
stop,
why
stop.
oral sex is prefixed with the word oral to indicate that it's something happening with the mouth. However,
Stop.
it's not the same thing. It's not the foreplay.
Stop. What are lesbians doing?
They're not having. Okay.
Okay,
These
y'all.
They're having oral sex. However,
having
they can't
intercourse.
have sexual
Lesbians are
intercourse.
not having intercourse, bro. I'm right on
Y'all
this,
are
bro. Like
tripping.
there's like numerous definite. You can even look
Oh
it
my
up on
God,
dictionaries,
y'all
bro.
are
It's everything, bro.
Y'all are
I
tripping. It's
promise you.
sex. I promise you, it's sex.
They are having sex.
It's oral sex.
But
It's a
it's not
type of
vaginal
sex,
Not
right?
really having
It's
sex.
oral.
Oh my
Like
God!
okay,
You just read it in the word.
It's oral.
Say that.
Hence
Okay,
the word
okay. Listen.
oral.
In the word.
Would you say that? Would you say that a lesbian
A
is
woman
still
giving
a virgin
a woman
if she's
giving
not
head is
if she hasn't really had dick yet?
Casey. If you got head, is that sex?
I wouldn't really consider it. No.
Oh my fucking God!
oral
I don't
sex.
consider head sex.
All right, you know what? Hey, thank y'all for
It's
coming out.
different, Buddha. You can't
Oh, you're
compare
trying
the
to change
two.
up
Come on.
definitions of
Can you
words. Just
can you
because
get
you
a
think
sexually
something doesn't
transmitted
mean it
disease
doesn't
from
mean
oral sex? Can't you get a sexually transmitted disease from oral sex?
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
We're
you can.
talking. We're
You
talking about
can.
intercourse.
Sex.
We're talking about intercourse.
It's a
We're talking about
form
intercourse.
of sex. Listen,
Yeah.
this is the thing. You have
Even
to be. You
even
can't try and move the goalposts and switch
Fasting
things
doesn't know
up.
what he's talking, bro.
Fasting has
Fasting,
never had sex before, so
Fasting is like a
how
trip
can he
incel. He doesn't know what he's
comment on
talking
it?
about, bro.
It's
Fasting
Sunday
doesn't know what
and
he's
you're
talking
making
about.
fasting curse. It's Sunday.
Fasting
And
doesn't know what he's talking about,
Wait,
bro.
this is
Okay, I'm
this
about to
is
look
what
this
the
up.
original question was, right? You said, "Do you guys even know what foreplay is?" I said, "Foreplay is licking, kissing,
No,
touching."
foreplay
Right?
is no. Once you start
I
giving
said
head, foreplay is over.
Right.
I
Once you
said
start
all of
giving head,
those things
foreplay is
come under
over.
the bracket. I said all of
One could
those
even
things fall
argue
under
once
the
you start.
bracket of
One can even
foreplay.
argue.
I gotta agree with Kuda right here.
One can even argue once you start touching, foreplay is over. Y'all definitions fucked up.
Phone sex is
No, your
foreplay.
definition is fucked up.
No,
It's
Okay,
even
bro,
if
we're
like
getting this
I don't
from
know
we're getting this from like actual sources,
definition
like
and it
like
agrees
credible
with what we're
sources.
saying.
These are all credible sources.
For me to explain
This
this.
is the Oxford Dictionary. Even the law. You know, okay, listen. Even like the law defines sex as sexual intercourse, meaning a man sticking his penis into a woman's
Oral sex foreplay is over.
No, they don't. They don't even consider that.
That is
like,
sex.
Like the actual
It's
law
part of
doesn't
foreplay.
even.
Oh my
even
God!
con-
All right,
okay,
man.
all right, bro.
We're gonna have
All
to.
right, bro.
Y'all are just
Later on
classifying sex into different categories. So there's vaginal sex, there's anal sex, there's oral sex. Foreplay does not fall under any of those categories. Foreplay
Right.
can be phone sex. Foreplay can be kissing. Foreplay could be touching, massaging, sucking the toes. But once you actually enter any of those categories of sex, whether it be vaginal, anal, or oral, then it's no longer foreplay. That's it.
Yeah,
Foreplay is broadly
I got the
defined as any
factual
sexual
definition,
activity
bro. Y'all
leading.
changing up. Okay.
Broadly defined, foreplay is any sexual activity leading up to sex. Foreplay can include
Facts.
everything from kissing
Okay,
to
okay.
massages to oral sex.
Okay,
Yes,
Jessica.
it's
You got
anything. Thank you,
Jessica.
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 Man, bro. Like y'all changing up definitions just to
It's a
fit
gen-
you guys
it's
like
a
all like thought
generational
No,
process.
it's
thing.
I
not.
don't get
No, it's
that.
not. I know what I'm talking about.
I
Des
agree.
James
agree.
said foreplay is farting in a blanket and trapping her. No, Des, that's called a Dutch oven.
What?
It's called a Dutch oven.
Yo, Good is hilarious, bro.
That's what it's called, Dutch oven. You fart and then you yell Dutch oven and then you put the covers over y'all and then you hold it.
Gosh, there's a name for that?
Yeah, it's called Dutch oven.
Y'all are changing up actual factual definitions of all these words in order to thought process.
I'm telling
You
y'all.
can read
Okay, you were
it'll
told this.
say exactly what it'll say exactly
Even
what
the law doesn't.
that I said in addition to what Jessica said. I don't
Where's
know about the oral
bro? Eyes and Sama, you can legit look it up. The definition has not changed. Where y'all talk, bro? It's like a quick Google search. It's legit a quick
I'm
Google
telling
search.
y'all,
I promise.
don't. There is no such thing as a foreplay.
Well,
in
do you
your
know what?
generation.
Even if the definition has
foreplay.
changed, you have to keep up with the times, and you can't be using words that
Alright,
decades ago meant something
Let me
else.
feel- let-
It has to be used
before-
correctly in
The
its
definition
present day
hasn't even
context.
changed. But listen, though, Jessica, the definition hasn't even changed. It hasn't even changed. They're the ones who haven't changed.
Y'all are talking and we're not going nowhere. Before I fill in with foreplay and all that other stuff that y'all are talking about, KC got replaced. BDSM, that's foreplay, like a bitch whipping you,
of
doing
course,
all that
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and putting fucking chains around your nuts and all that weird shit.
That's weird though,
that's considered foreplay. And
Man, foreplay used to be like kissing on the neck and
sensual
sucking on the neck and
touching,
shit.
yeah, groping, making out, and all
That's
that.
still foreplay.
That's
All of that
foreplay.
stuff is foreplay, but so is
Okay.
oral sex.
Once a tongue or a mouth or anything is introduced to the genitalia or whatever, that's sex.
Yeah, in 2020, you get to you
No.
start doing that other shit.
Yes.
Foreplay.
Yes,
Nowadays,
It's still
foreplay is
foreplay.
oral.
That is not foreplay. If you're being penetrated,
you gotta keep up with the times, bro.
And all
no, it's not.
you've got to
No,
keep
it's
up with the
not.
times. If you're
No,
going to
it's
use
not.
a word,
No,
you
it's
have to
not.
use
Keeping
it in
up
its
with the
present
times.
day
Keeping
context.
up with the times. Keeping up with the times is y'all changing the definition of what shit.
Man, nowadays you try doing all that other types of foreplay, you about to lose a chance to have sex. You better get right into
That's
that.
what I'm
bitch.
saying. Head is set. Head is
You
set.
might as well get
Correct.
right into that motherfucker this
Head
time. Boom,
is
bitch,
set.
suck my dick and let's go.
Right. If I got head, we had sex. Right.
Ain't no foreplay. Like all that other stuff's lame nowadays, man. Bitches just want to get fucked.
I'm taking my ass to sleep. I'm not. This is a conversation.
Okay, wait, this is my last question. I still want to know, how do you ask somebody to eat your ass? Do you just say eat my ass and then they do it?
You asking the wrong person.
You have to do like prep first.
Ask me when I'm
You have
40.
to prep first.
I said I
No,
won't.
it's
Well,
I will
it's
say
both.
yes.
What
Hold on,
I'll tell you one thing you don't do. You don't
both
ask him
people
as
would
soon
do
as
the
you got out
same
the
thing,
toilet.
right?
Right now,
ask them
people don't even ask. Motherfuckers just try to do that to turn people out. You don't ask nobody to do that shit.
Oh, come
It's
on,
like
man.
For real. That's
just
what they do.
imagine a guy. Just imagine a guy is giving you head. You just push his head downwards, and a guy would do the same.
And that's where Jessica's whole theory about that being foreplay falls off, because that's sex. And what I'm saying is that they start off giving you head and then they go lower, and then if you let them, they're like, oh, okay. But see, I wouldn't know about that because I don't
So
do
the
that.
key word is "oh." That you just told me. You said so. The "oh" is the okay.
No. The key is that they actually have to have it in them. They have to be willing to do it. It's not and people that do that, they do it for pleasure, because it's not really for pleasure. They are trying to turn you out. Listen to me when I say that. They are trying to turn. Anytime somebody tries to slip a tongue or a thumb or something in your ass, they're trying to turn you out.
Okay. On that note, thank you guys so much for having me on your panel. I really appreciate it. Follow me on my page. When I get my stimulus, I'm gonna hit your Cash App or your PayPal. Okay.
Okay.
But,
let me know. I'm a
And
tech,
the buffet.
I'm a tech guy too. I'm a tech guy too. So I'm gonna be doing tech shows soon. So if you guys want to learn how to get your sound and your equipment up, let me know.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all all have a great Sunday. Thank you.
No problem. Be safe. All right, y'all. Closing words, because I'm about to take my ass to sleep. I cannot debate what we're about to debate.
Okay, we don't have to. We don't have
KC,
to.
you just getting into this. You new to this. I'm true to this, man. Damn.
I'm not new to. Okay, all right, bro.
I'm true to this. I know what it is, bro.
But honestly, okay, Kuda. I can say that
you is gone. Your generation
you are kind of right about how foreplay is kind of gone. Yeah,
they're going straight for the anus,
right,
bro. They're going straight for the poop shoot.
You are right.
They're going straight from the rooter to the tutor.
All that foreplay shit's lame. That's like taking a bitch out for dinner nowadays. Like, nigga, you want to go out to eat dinner? Can't we just smoke and like?
No, they just get straight into it. You
order
just
some
smoke, you drink the douche, and then
DoorDash.
somebody touches a titty or an ass, and then now your vagina's getting palmed. And
Foreplay nowadays is just two horny people sitting together watching a movie before they fuck.
that you know what? That's exactly what foreplay got minimized to. I'm dead serious. I was gonna say that, but that doesn't sound too convincing. But that's exactly what it is right now. That's exactly what it is.
Fucking sad, bro.
Yeah, it's Netflix and chill. The Netflix is actually the foreplay. It's like,
The
you watching the
foreplay
movie?
is y'all just being in the same room alone.
Right. It's you know what the foreplay is nowadays? It's the tension.
Pretty much the sexual tension. That's the foreplay.
Before it happens, yeah. Because foreplay back in the day was just to build up tension. It was like,
because nowadays
we made out for 10 minutes.
By the time you take
now
off her panties nowadays, she's already soaking wet. So like, ain't nothing to do.
Yeah, like
used to be to get her wet. Like that used to be in high school to get the bitch wet so you could fuck her. Nowadays she's already wet by the time you take off her panties. Like damn, bitch.
Right. What the foreplay was back in the day when now I sound old. What the foreplay was escalation. It was just basically escalation. The foreplay was the build up to the sex. A lot of times, women will say, because see, all right, a man's sexual, and I'm not even gonna say a man now because women are like the same nowadays. But a man's sexual thing is like a light switch. A woman's sexual nature is more like a pot of boiling water. The water kind of be overflowing and spilling into the damn fire before she's like ready to go. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even know if people still make out Cortez. Niggas don't even be kissing no more. So, but
especially bitches nowadays, they don't be kissing. They don't.
It's dick on their breath. Anyway, what I'm saying is that it was the build up. You know what I'm saying? Foreplay was used to was used to get the pot of boiling water over boiling. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We're not talking about this right now.
All you gotta do is just turn on a boring ass movie, light some candles, and that's foreplay. And y'all fucking on 5 minutes.
All you gotta do is wear some sweatpants and be well endowed.
You didn't gotta be well endowed. Just go buy a dildo, stick it
You just go
inside.
buy sweatpants in a fake crotch, fake crotch print from Amazon. Do what women do with their titties. You know how they used to put like a tissue in their titties. Go put some tissue in your pants, nigga. Put a bottle of hand sanitizer.
That shit gonna be super uncomfortable, but nigga, give it a shot. It's gonna work.
Yo, but wait, but let's go. Cool. I actually had like a great point. Would you consider lesbians who haven't taken a dick before virgins?
No, they're having sex. They're scissoring and doing all kinds of weird shit.
Sure? I mean,
okay, see, if someone has only given head, they are still a virgin, and it just solidifies the point that all sex
someone
is still not
only given head,
considered
still
full
virgin.
sex.
Like finger pop.
Someone has only got
lose their hymen on tampons. Women have lost their hymen to Tampax.
No, it's like, yeah, forget that. Listen, if you have never had a penis enter your vagina, you're a virgin. You've not had
Thank
sex.
you. All right, I'm out.
Can we make a rule that Jessica's no longer able to say penis? Like, can we stop her from saying penis?
Ask Young Ma. Tell Young Ma that shit. They use dildos.
That's plastic.
Yo, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna send around a petition. We
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
stop
out.
Jessica from saying penis.
I'm out. Penis.
Penis. Penis. Penis.
Yo, but Kuda. Keep the stream going for like an hour, bro.
No, I need to go somewhere.
Cash App Kuda. So he can keep.
No.
the stream going for an hour.
Jessica,
It's only been 3 hours.
Start a penis.
It's been a short one.
3 hours on top of
Penis panel.
It's been 3 hours on top of another 6-hour stream. Damn, I've been giving y'all like goddamn. Shit.
Bro, look at what fasting is saying, bro. Y'all. He said a virgin could just be a young girl.
Wow.
Wow.
Like,
fasting has the most off definitions ever. You can't listen to fasting when it comes to this stuff.
Bro, I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying this. He has the most offensive ever.
All right, look, we'll do it. We'll finish this.
Wait.
See, we never finished this. We'll do this tomorrow.
No, wait.
Foreplay in 2020.
Last point.
I'll set up a screen right now.
One last point, though. One last point. Okay. Bro, have you noticed that hardcore religious girls, in order to say that they're still virgins, they just have anal? So that should already
that's what they do in like Arab culture.
That should already tell
they
you
have
something.
anal sex.
That's not considered sex.
You can still get your hymen burst through anal.
Foreplay.
Oh my god. You can still get your hymen burst through anal. They're not virgins.
But okay, but if that's the case, then why do most religious girls do that instead of doing the actual?
All right, let me ask you a question and watch this. All of that. This is how old this conversation is. If a young girl that has never been physically penetrated gave like 50 boys in high school head, is she a virgin?
Well, yeah,
yes.
She kind of did because she hasn't.
She's a slutty version.
That was tonight's show.
Yeah, exactly, Archer.
That was tonight's show.
A head giver. She's just
a slutty version.
You know, this is the thing. There's very clear definitions to words out there, and we can't just change up the meaning of the words just to fit whatever we're saying. There's a clear meaning to it.
Said oral sex is foreplay.
It is.
Oh
it
my
is.
God. No,
I showed you where it literally says that.
Exactly.
Casey gave you the definition. I read you where it still says that. That's
tomorrow.
what it is.
I'm setting it up right now, and I'm gonna add a thumbnail at some point during today. What is foreplay in 2020? Okay,
bro.
Did this tomorrow?
Okay, now. I think what's going on is the streets are trying to change up the official definitions. That's all it is.
Do you know what? It's like back in the day, it seems all the older people seem to agree with Kuda that oral sex doesn't fall under foreplay. So it could very well be that it could very well be that once upon a time it wasn't considered that. But if you're going to use a word, you have to use it in its modern day context. Otherwise, the information that you're giving out is wrong and outdated.
Well, you're giving out wrong information.
Why do you think
most not intercourse, bro? Intercourse is okay.
Right here. You see how Casey is an early zillennial? Wait until mid to end zillennial, where he's gonna have a hard time explaining to these kids that there's not 36 genders. There's only 2. Just wait.
Yeah, but biology still supports that fact. So science supports the fact that there's only 2 genders. However, science doesn't support the fact that oral sex is not foreplay. So it's very easy to prove one and disprove the other.
Sex is not foreplay. It never was foreplay. It's called oral.
It is
sex.
It is. That's a fact. As it stands today, it's a fact.
You're having sex.
No, it's called oral sex.
Wait. Does it have to be one or the other though? Can like it have its own category? Can foreplay be something? Oral sex be something? And sex be something?
The reason, like, listen, there's
does it have to be 2?
No, there's a clear distinction, right, between oral sex and sex. That's why they're 2 separate words. If they were the same thing, then they would both be labeled simply sex.
Do you guys want me to read off?
There's a clear distinction.
Foreplay is a separate word as well. So why does
I'll read off right now.
We'll finish this tomorrow.
Y'all want me to read off the definition of sexual intercourse? Because I don't think people get it, bro.
No. Read the definition of oral sex.
All right. Sexual contact between individuals involving penetration, especially the insertion of a man's penis into a woman's vagina.
Sexual.
That's intercourse, bro. That's intercourse.
Sexual. Oral.
It involves penetration.
Oral.
Come on now.
Sex. It says oral sex.
That doesn't mean
there's a clear distinction, Kuda.
It's not intercourse.
Listen, Kuda.
Oh my God.
Kuda, wait, Kuda. Kuda, if it was the same thing, if it was the same thing, it would be called the same words. There wouldn't be a distinction between the two.
Exactly. Thank you. It's just a sexual act. That's it.
So
he said oral sex is not a sexual act. Yeah, I'm out of here.
I said oral sex is just
No,
a
he never
sexual
said that.
act. I
He said it's not sex.
He just said that.
No, I didn't. You're cheating, bro. Oh my god.
Let me rewind this. Let me rewind
oral sex is just a sexual act. I just said that.
Let me rewind.
Did I not just say that? Panel, did I not just say that?
Hold on.
You just said it,
Oh my
Casey.
god.
Stop right there, KC.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
Hold on. Let me rewind it. Hold on.
Vagina.
Hold on. Sexual.
Stop.
Stop.
That's
wait. So gay men can't have sex.
Hold on, Archer. Hold on,
No,
Archer.
Gay men never have sex.
Archer, hold on. Hold on. Sex. It says oral sex.
It doesn't
But
mean
there's
it's
a clear
sexual act.
distinction, Kuda. Listen, Kuda.
Oh my god. I just said that, right? I said that, right? Thank you.
Kuda.
Stop, Casey. Hold on.
If it was the same thing,
Oral sex.
if it was the same thing, it would be called the same words. There wouldn't be a distinction between the two.
Are gay men virgins? Are gay men virgins?
Hold on.
Are gay men virgins?
He said oral sex is not a sexual act. Yeah, I'm out of here.
I said oral sex is just
Hold on. Y'all keep talking over recording. Hold on.
Kuda, if it was the same,
Kuda, I'm here.
if it was the same thing, it would be called the same words. There wouldn't be a distinction between the two.
Kuda, I'm here finally.
It's just a sexual
Austin,
act.
we're listening to the replay.
He said oral sex is not a sexual act. Yeah, I'm out of here.
I said oral sex is just
No,
a
he never
sexual
said
act.
that.
I
He
said
said
it's
it's not sex.
Hold on, wind it back. He said oral sex is not a sexual act.
Yeah, he
I
did
just
say
said
that. Yeah,
oral
he said
sex
that.
is just a sexual act.
No, he's
Oh
changing
my
now. He's changing
God.
now.
You guys are really
we
not
heard what he
listening,
said.
bro. Y'all just not
We
listening.
heard what he
That's what it
said.
is.
Replay.
Flip
I
flopping.
just said oral sex
All right,
is
all right.
just a
He's flip
sexual
flopping.
act.
He's changed.
It's
He
not.
changed now.
I did not change it, fast.
Yeah, you
What
did.
are you talking about,
You
bro?
did. You did.
I'm
I was in the
about to
comment
What are you
section.
talking about, bro?
Play it right now. Let me play it right now. Stop
Yeah,
talking.
go ahead, Kuda.
God.
Yeah, play
Stop
it, please.
talking, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because this
We
is
got
so
ears.
this is so childish. Oral sex is not foreplay. It's sex. But let's just do it. Okay. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Let's see.
Sexual.
That's intercourse, bro. That's intercourse.
Sexual.
It involves penetration.
Sexual
Oral.
healing. Sexual
It's oral.
healing.
It doesn't mean
Fasting. I'm trying to listen to the playback.
not
Listen,
intercourse.
Kuda.
All right, come on.
my
I'm gonna
God.
have to keep replaying this. Shh. Y'all listen.
Kuda, wait, Kuda. If it
Simple.
Kuda, Kuda, if it was the same thing,
Oral
if
sex
it was
is
the
Hey,
same
put it there.
thing,
Hey,
it would be called the same words.
I'ma
There
say
wouldn't
something
be a
right quick before I
distinction
jump
between
off.
the two.
I can
Exactly. Thank
break her
you.
hymen.
It's just a sexual act. That's it.
So
He said oral sex is not a sexual
I say sexual. So you see, I said that it's
No,
just
hey,
a
Kuda, you have to
sexual
go back
act.
further. You
Said
have to
it's
go
Did I
back
not
just
just
further.
say that? I
Go back
just
like
said
15
that.
minutes.
Did I not just
Go
say
back
that?
like 15 minutes.
Did I not
He
just say that?
did say it's not.
I
Go
said
back
it's
15
just
minutes
a
ago.
sexual act. That's like what I just
He
said.
said oral sex is not a sexual
Yeah,
act.
I
you
said
have to go
it's
back
just
further. Yeah.
oh my
Go
God,
back
y'all
like
are
20
not
minutes ago.
listening,
Yeah.
bro.
20
Y'all are
minutes
No,
not
ago.
listening.
he did just say
He
it's
he
just
he,
a
he keeps
sexual
flip
act.
flopping.
Sexual
He
act.
keeps
Y'all
flopping.
are not listening.
We're right there in the
I
comments.
promise
Yeah.
you.
So
That's
if
all it
it's
is.
a sexual act, that means
That clip was
foreplay.
played.
Look, once sex is initiated, foreplay is over. Oral sex is not foreplay.
Kuda.
No, but it's once actual sexual intercourse is
Kuda.
initiated.
Kuda.
We're
It's no
talking
longer
about
foreplay.
official definitions here.
Kuda.
We're not talking about street definitions. We're talking about official
This is real definition.
dictionary definitions. The dictionary
Oral
and the law states that
is
sex
called
is sexual
sex.
intercourse. I
Sex.
think you guys are different. Okay, you guys just don't understand intercourse. Do you know what intercourse is?
Casey, you just learned what intercourse was.
No, I've been knowing what intercourse was since. What are you talking about, Kuda?
How old was I?
What are you talking about, bro?
Guys, this is a pointless argument. You know, if people want to know the definition, if they
It's
want to
on
know the facts
Google.
of
Like,
it, they can go and search it up.
It's on
There's no
Oxford
point
Dictionary. It's in the law.
going
Like,
back
come
and
on
forth.
now.
Jesus Christ.
Come on now. Like, it's in the law. Like, oh my God.
Kuda, check this out. Kuda, check this out. Right? The definition, the word sex comes from Latin, sexus. It just means genitalia. So even when you look at the law, right? If a person uses any part of the body towards the genitalia, hence, for an example, fingering, mouth to ass or whatever. I mean to the vaginal part or mouth to the male genitalia. It's considered a sexual intercourse. Even if you look at
not considered
it's considered a type of
Bro,
sex.
you know what intercourse is? Fasting.
That's oral.
Fasting. That's not intercourse, bro.
So
There's plenty of
what does
definitions
intercourse
again,
mean?
bro.
What does
intercourse? Okay.
Look at the word
No, wait.
intercourse. What does it mean?
I got you.
All right, look, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm not about to have this.
No.
Oh man, y'all always
Wait.
turn up while I'm trying to go to sleep.
Hold on. Okay, intercourse is when a man inserts his penis into a woman's vagina. That's what sexual intercourse is. That's it.
Are you reading
You
that
guys
in the
are
definition?
redefining terms.
Okay, watch this. I'm reading in the dictionary. Watch this. The definition of intercourse, right? I'm reading it right now. It says definition. It says definition. Communication or dealing between individuals or group. Origin. Enter.
That's why the word
Watch
sexual is
watch
before
this.
intercourse.
It says
part.
exchange.
Intercourse.
It says exchange. That's the definition. It says between.
What
Intervene. That's all it means.
right
So
now,
whether you're using genitalia or you're using mouth to genitalia, it's still intercourse. That's what it means.
No,
that's what it means.
You're not understanding, bro. I have all the evidence to legit prove what you're saying.
I
Y'all just don't like the facts. That's all it is, bro.
Yes. Yeah, look in the
don't
laws.
like the
Look
facts,
in the
bro.
laws
That's all
about
it
rape.
is, bro.
Look at the
Y'all
laws
just don't
about
like
rape.
the facts. If the
Look at the laws
definition
about
is
rape.
saying, if this is the modern
Kissy, do homework.
it's
Look
not
at the
the
laws
street
of
definition.
rape.
It's like the
What
official
determines
one.
rape? Look at the definition of rape.
Yeah, I agree
according
with
to
that.
U.S. laws. Look at the definition of rape. Look what is considered
a
rape.
girl to give me
Bro,
Look at
I
it.
legit
head,
took a law class, bro.
No, I'm telling
My
you. Look
law
at
teacher
American laws.
specifically
What
said
determines rape?
that
Look,
rape
guess
has
what?
to do with intercourse. Sexual
If
assault and
somebody,
rape are
right,
two different things. Sexual
performs
assault
oral
and rape are
sex
two different
to
things,
a
bro.
minor, it's considered rape. Do you
No,
know why it's
rape.
considered rape?
No, rape.
Yes,
Listen.
Rape is forced
Look it up.
sex. What are you
Look
talking?
it
No,
up.
rape.
Look
No,
it up.
Casey.
Bro, I promise
Casey.
you.
No, rape is forced penetration, and
Yeah, forced
technically you
penetration,
can
okay.
penetrate a person's mouth. So
Oh.
oral sex can fall under the category of rape, as can anal sex, right?
Sex. Oh my God.
No,
now y'all are twisting things, bro.
Cuda, this
I'm
is
talking to a subject I know.
Lay
this
it down.
this is
Bro,
it's
everyone, bro, I promise you, the modern definition is all in there, bro.
Y'all got a whole different. Y'all reading out a whole different playbook.
No, I don't know what y'all are
See,
doing,
this is what happens
bro. I
when
promise you,
people
bro.
are trying to change meaning of
I
words.
promise you. We're not changing the definition. If the
Yes,
definition is already there. Okay,
Casey, you just said a few seconds ago that oral sex is not like forcing your mouth or a mouth to. You say it's not rape, but
Okay,
it
I
is
was
rape
actually
because
wrong
it's
about that.
considered
I
a
was wrong about
penetration.
that.
Pass out.
I was wrong about that.
Can
I
I
was
make
wrong
one?
about that.
Can I make
Fisting
one
is a
last?
penetration.
Can I
Look,
make
I have
one last?
I have a whole live stream set up tomorrow dedicated for
Can I make one last comment? Right, rape. Rape covers a broad category.
Say rape.
Can I just say rape covers a broad. Just let me just get it out. Rape covers a broad category of sexual acts, right? So as I said, oral, actual sexual intercourse, anal sex are all covered under the bracket of rape. However, that doesn't mean that there isn't a distinction between oral sex and sexual intercourse. All the sexual acts that lead up till sexual intercourse. Kissing is even considered a sexual act. So are we going to say because kissing is considered a sexual act that it also means that kissing is sex?
Let me ask you this question.
Hold on, Jessica. What set of lips are you kissing? Because you got 4 sets.
I'm actually being serious, and no matter it just proves that people can't actually argue the point that I'm making.
Casey, let me ask you.
Just joke around and
Casey, is
all of that
fisting
stuff.
intercourse? Casey, is fisting intercourse?
He said,
Ticity, it's not feminist.
So when you take your fist
it's
and
going
you
by the
insert,
legal
if you
definition.
insert
Wait, one at a
your
time.
vagina
One
into
at a
the
time.
intercourse.
One at a time.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Now.
Fasting. That's not. I just defined intercourse for you.
No, I gave
Intercourse
it the
is when a
definition.
man
Go right now and
inserts his
Google.
penis
Go,
into
what
a
is the
woman's
definition of
vagina. That's
intercourse?
what intercourse means.
KC.
Negro.
What did I tell you the definition of intercourse? What did he say? What did he say? Well, I just read not too long ago.
Intercourse
What
is
did he say to
different.
definition of
Intercourse and
intercourse?
sexual intercourse are two different things, which is why they have two separate definitions in the dictionary.
Sexual intercourse, bro.
Fasting,
Read
they
off
have
sexual
two
intercourse,
separate
bro.
definitions.
Read off sexual
Don't even
intercourse,
answer
bro.
fasting.
Bro,
To even acknowledge what fasting is saying is farcical.
See, this is what happened when you let
Bro, I
people just
promise
come
y'all,
up with
bro.
any
Oh
words they
my
want to.
God,
But when you
bro.
give them the actual definition, they start fighting.
That's
I'm reading
not
it
the
right now. I'm looking at
definition.
Google.
You read the definition of
Jessica,
intercourse.
go to Google right now. Type in the definition of intercourse. Type
Oral
in it right now.
Intercourse and
as oral.
No. Let's stick to the word intercourse. Let's look at the word intercourse.
They're two different
Look up
things.
the word sexual intercourse for me. Fasting. Fasting is, oh my God, but fasting is one of those types, bro.
Don't even acknowledge that. There's no
communication.
Bro,
Hold on,
what is
y'all.
going
That's what
on
it
right
means.
now?
Sexual communication.
Hold on, y'all. Oral sex, sometimes referred to as oral intercourse, is
Oh my God.
It's not sexual
Activity. It's
intercourse.
not even. It's just an act. It's not the actual thing yet, bro.
You gonna tell me I don't see what I see?
Oh my!
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
sometimes
It
referred
doesn't
to as
say
that. Sometimes the
Intercourse just means
definition.
communication.
if you actually
That's all it
pull
means.
something up right that says oral sex
Bro.
is the same as sexual intercourse, then you'd have a point. But it's not the
Exactly.
same thing. It's two set definitions for the terms.
You know what?
Can't just
People
change
just ignore facts, bro. Like y'all are legit ignoring, bro. Look up the definition of sexual intercourse, please.
Sleep an
Look
hour
up the definition of sexual intercourse.
Yeah, I'm done.
It's so simple. People are making it complicated. Communication.
No,
That's
you're
what
making it
intercourse means.
complicated. Fasting. You're out here legit picking and choosing. You're gaslighting me, bro. Like you're legit gaslighting. You're deflecting.
Blowjob
You're
intercourse?
gaslighting. Like
Casey,
what?
is
Like
it
come on,
blowjob
bro.
intercourse? Casey, is it blowjob intercourse?
That's what I said.
It's not. It's not.
Oh, okay. Thank you for proving my point.
Oh
Thank
my
you for
God!
proving my
All right,
point.
yeah, I'm done.
There
Hey,
you go.
Look up the definition of sexual
Thank you for
intercourse.
proving my
Can
point,
someone
Casey.
just do
Thank
that?
you very much.
Can someone just do that? If y'all can just look up the definition of sexual
Thank you.
intercourse, I'll be
We
right.
are really established
I'll
this in
be
the
right.
manosphere. This is like old topics. We know it always happens.
all right, I'm sleep, y'all.
Yeah, cool. Go to sleep, man. They're butchering the definitions already.
No,
It's over.
No one's
We already know.
butchering anything, bro. We're legit giving you the actual facts, bro.
JT,
Y'all are just destroying it, man.
Casey, he's trolling, so there's no point even answering it.
That's
Trolling.
trolling me. Like I promise you, bro. Like
No,
this
it's
makes
not
zero
trolling.
sense.
It's the truth. You just
Bro,
can't handle
like,
it, Casey.
bro,
You just
sexual
overwhelmed by the
intercourse is
cleaners. That's
different
why.
from
You just
oral.
overwhelmed by
Oral
the
sex
cleaners.
is a sexual act. What kind of
Casey, you
argument is
overwhelmed with
this, bro?
the cleaners. That's why.
Listen.
You're overwhelmed by the cleaners.
Listen.
No, I'm just
Oh my
stating
God!
facts.
Oh my God! I'm about to start muting everybody. I put a whole live stream tomorrow for this. Okay, we'll do this tomorrow. Shit, y'all killing
Bro,
me.
I promise you, bro. This is straight up crazy, bro.
It's time. It's time.
You can say a factual definition and still have people.
Not a factual definition.
And still have people deny it.
That's not a factual
definition. Get that, bro.
It's not fact.
Get that. Like this is just a quick.
It's simple.
This is a quick Google search. This is legit a quick Google search.
Yeah, I'm looking at Google right now. I'm looking at Google right now, Casey. I'm looking at Google right now.
All of the sexual acts leading
Look,
up to
did you
sexual
look up sexual intercourse, Fasting? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
China.
Sexual intercourse.
It's giving you different definitions.
Sexual intercourse definition.
It's giving you different definitions. What you're mentioning is one of them.
Sexual intercourse definition.
It's giving you different.
Or no?
Start practicing self-love and just start.
Oh my God.
Love yourself, Buddha, end stream. This will go on forever.
God, bro. This man fasting is trolling hard, bro.
No, you're the one who's
trolling hard, bro.
You're the one who's giving false information, bro.
I'm not giving out false information. Just look up the definition of sexual intercourse.
Yes, buddy. You are.
Oh my God.
Good night.
God has
Hi,
nothing to do
Kuda.
with
I'm gonna
this.
drop down.
All
and
right, good night, Kuda.
let you
Good
get
night,
rest.
Good day,
Kuda.
Kuda. Have a good day, bro.
Guys,
You too, fasting. Have an amazing day, bro. You too, Boomer. Everybody.
Yes,
And chat.
All right, Casey and Jessica. I'll see you on tomorrow's live stream. I will bring my receipts.
Bro, like legit. Intercourse is not, bro.
Yes, it is.
Yo. Bro, oh my god. Bro.
Casey, tomorrow you're gonna get sunned.
I'm not gonna get sunned, bro. Like I'm legit saying facts. Like Boomer, bro, Boomer. I'm legit saying I gave out evidence. I gave out examples. I gave out everything. I even put links to everything. They just don't get it, bro.
Shit, you gotta like, at least like I don't know, like prove them wrong.
I did prove them wrong, bro.
No,
it's really
Boomer
impossible.
sooner. Don't have Casey. Let him.
It's
fall
really
into the
impossible, bro. These old, bro. It's just these old people, bro. It's just all these old people.
You keep calling me old. That doesn't change the definition.
Yes, exactly.
If the modern day definition says this, then
Oh
it's
God, this is how far
modern.
Millennials are lost,
if the
y'all.
definition says that, then that's that.
Zillennials are lost, y'all.
We're not lost.
Millennials are lost.
I ain't lost.
I'm not lost, bro. I'm not lost. I'm
It's
just
only
going by
KC.
actual facts.
Only Casey's
I'm going by actual facts.
Where's the general when you need him?
You guys ignore facts. Like, I
Where's
don't
the
get
ghost?
that.
Where's OG?
All right, guys. I'm done. All right, y'all.
Quit, get some sleep, man. I just woke up too, so.
All right, Kuda.
Casey is a liar.
It's
I'm
time.
not lying. All right, Kuda. All right, Kuda.
It's time. All right, y'all. Be safe. Tomorrow, Casey. bring your A game.
Bro.
See you tomorrow.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh, bro. Gen Z versus everybody.
You're lost. You're lost.
Gen Z versus everybody.
All right. Be safe.
Stop playing that music, Kuda. It's not funny, bro.
True. Be safe.
It's not funny, bro.
Be safe, all right, man.
Oh my god.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you too, bro. I'll
Cash
see
out.
you too.
Well, today. All right.
Cash out.
All right. Listen, y'all, it's time. Time for me to go to sleep and time for y'all to listen to Tariq Nasheed. We out. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
I see your legs, I see your hot body. Want you to know I came here to party. There's only one who captured my eyes. It's you. So what we gonna do in VIP? I got my bottle service. So come on over, baby, don't be nervous. There's only one place you should be with me. So what's it gonna be? Oh, I wanna get you on the floor and grind. I wanna feel your body next to mine. I wanna introduce myself to you, 'cause you feel me on the low, and I gotta let you know it's time for you to take my hand. It's time for you and I to dance. It's time to get you on the floor. It's time to get you out the door. It's time for me to kick my game. It's time to get to know your name. It's time to get you in the groove. It's time. So what you wanna do? I need you on the dance floor. Me and you on the dance floor. I see you on the dance floor. I feel you on the dance floor. You at the bar, baby, what you drinking? I feel your vibe, I know what you're thinking. You want a man to come and sweep you off your feet, and baby, that's me.
Which one of you niggas was eating ass?
just so vital. There's no time to lose, it's much too loud. I wanna get you away from the crowd. I know you really wanna get with me. I can see it in your eye. You can see that I am fine. It's time for you to take my hand. To get you on the floor, to get you out that door, for me to kick my game, to get to know your name, to get you in the groove. So what you wanna do? I need you on the dance floor. Me and you on the dance floor. I see you on the dance floor. I feel you on the dance floor. For you and I to dance.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the Manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Happy Sunday. Take your ass to church.
Y'all ain't got no sense, you black women. Your men treat you like the dogs, like your dogs. They walk all over you. They make you pay the bills at home, and then the preachers pimp you in the churches and make you pay the bills. Y'all crazy black women buying these black men private jets, the tune of $50 million for a nigga to ride around in a private jet. And you talk about, look at our pastor. What's wrong with y'all women? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with a black man that would take that kind of money out of a poor neighborhood and buy himself a private jet? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, black women? What's wrong with you voting for Barack Obama? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy. I'm trying to fuck cat.
Hey y'all, what it is, bitch?
Let me tell every goddamn body. And just because you can't get your little cat dick wet. See, the things affect me as a male and you as game changer as a male in America, you know, been a black man. She had a miscarriage. And she told everybody that she had a miscarriage.
Oh, he can fight now. Oh, he can fight now. Oh, gave it over to the Lord. He worked it out.
See, the things affect me as a male and you as game chamber as a male and in America, you know, been a black man. Breath milk right out now.
But that ever.
Just because you can't get your little cat dick wet and then you angry, but still are going out there and fucking control.
I have never complained.
And she told everybody that she had a miscarriage. She had a miscarriage.